It's like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. You know, they've had so many Call of Duty Modern Warfares that they literally have to attach, like, numerical values to them. I'm more excited about Modern Warfare 2352, because that's going to be really exciting. I'm sure the technology will have evolved by then, and at that point, the Modern Warfare will be like future warfare to us, but I think we'll all be dead by then. I don't even know what number I said. Anyways, it was very high. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. And yeah, I was like, you know, we haven't done this in a long time. We haven't played Modern Warfare 2019 for a stream. And I was like, yeah, you know what, it's time. I went to try to do it a few days ago, and I was like, ugh, this is like another 12 GB download I needed. But I was like, okay, I'll shove it in, and we'll fit a time in. And I was expecting the Vanguard new season to drop. But I guess the new season of Vanguard isn't ready yet. It drops tomorrow. So I was like, oh, okay. So tonight would be a good night for this. And then, you know, we got Vanguard tomorrow. And then the Magic, the Bulk Snack, starts on, like, Thursday. So, you know, we've got a pretty good schedule going. Damn. You're just getting shot down. It's going to take me a while to get back into the flow of this one because, well, I don't really remember all of the maps. I do remember this one quite a bit. But it has been, honestly, a little bit since I played this one. But it does feel basically the exact same as Vanguard does. Just the modern style. But we can't go that way to get there. Come on. It's just like just rounding the corner of the street. Give me a break. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Anyways, as always, got exciting things to go over today. Exciting things to talk about. And all the next-gen action. Should I use it? Like, I feel like that Warzone class setup, but this is like my typical Modern Warfare, like, multiplayer class. But oh, it does have the contextual. Nice. I love the contextual leaning in this game. Was he just shooting freaking like... Oh jeez, that guy's good. Where did the guy even... Oh, he just spawned there. That's why. I was like... It was very sudden that he appeared in that spot. Huh. How are you not... Okay, we're throwing on something with a scope. This is like my Warzone set class. I don't even have stuff set up for the multiplayer anymore. Usually I use an iron scope, but that's driving me nuts. I feel like there's better guns in the MP5, but I just kept using the MP5 out of stubbornness at this point. I don't know, I wasn't really streaming when this one was out, I was just kind of playing it. Yeah. Anyways, let's make sure everything is going here. Yeah, no, that looks good, that looks good. Did I meet Robert England? He was there, I didn't personally meet him. You know, I just covered a panel and stuff like that, but he was there. What is my freaking KD on this? This is not a good match setup for me. Well, I mean, we're down 200 to whatever. I'm just gonna find a different lobby. Jeez, what an ass kicking that is. Yeah, I don't like that at all. But it is weird how they've basically sort of buried this experience within this game. It's like, you want to play Warzone? It's like, no, I want to play Modern Warfare 2019. Are you sure you don't want to play Warzone? Yeah, no, I'm good right now. Just the old game. Really? Here's a cinematic for Wars. It's like, no, we're good. Let's go play this one. But as you can see in the top there, I've got my COD points ready for the new season pass tomorrow. I'm excited. Yeah. What am I sipping on tonight? The Kraken rum and coke and whatnot. You like the P90? Fave stream, sending love. Oh, thanks. It's been a while. Well, welcome back, I guess. Alright, let's see. Maybe I should play around with my loadouts. I've got the same thing multiple times. Oh, this one has a claymore. Okay, looks like I copied this gun twice. Maybe we'll throw on a different gun or something. Oh, jeez. I should look up what the meta gun is in this game and use that. Everybody else does. Yeah, no, this one was a lot of fun. I like Modern Warfare 2019. I mean, I reviewed it very fondly and quite high and well. I've been rusty, certainly seems like it. I'm surprised this game still looks so good. I mean, like, I genuinely, when I saw this at E3 when they were first showing it off, I was like, whoa, this looks incredible. But no, it still looks really good. Huh.
Domination.
That's wild.
Capture and defend the forward operating positions.
Very excited for Modern Warfare 2 this year. I guess I'll be the only one that captures... Oh, I'm not even capturing A. Somebody literally just was on my ass there right away. Thanks, teammates, for helping out. You ever feel like you do objective work and no one else does objective work? I feel sometimes in COD. Yeah, we need to capture... Oh, jeez. I hate Riot Shielders. That was like one of the worst things I think they ever added to this franchise was people with those Riot Shields. Like across all the games. Ugh. Hate Riot Shielders. I mean, like, it was kind of fun or funny. Like, was it Modern Warfare 2 was the first time they had those? But it's just like, yeah, they've been a plague ever since, I think. Especially like the World War games where they had like the blast shields. I'm like, this is so stupid. If anything, my biggest thing is I think the shields, the blast shields, the riot shields. I feel like they should slow down your speed to the point where you're like not even, like you're very easy to pick off. Like it literally should be like a last minute kind of strategic thing and just slow your ass down. Yeah, more in a minute. Yeah, I'm excited for because it's supposed to be Warzone 2, right? That's the next one. And then they're supposed to be redoing Warzone, like Warzone 2.0 or whatever is supposed to come out. And that's supposed to be next gen only or something like that. And it's supposed to be like favela type design. I am really curious to see what they do with that. What am I getting? Is my team just like awful? I'm #1 on my team. I just gotta look at the other team. They're like all levels like 300 and something. And I'm on it, like, that guy's level 30. He's not even like prestige or anything at this. Oh, man. I think I'm gonna find another lobby. Holy. I get it's an older game, so people are gonna be more experienced, but damn, that's twice in a row where I'm just like, either joining a team that's just like not good. Like, there's a difference between losing and being on a team that's just gonna get frickin' annihilated, and that team is gonna get stuffed. So anyways, something very exciting. I don't know if you guys saw the YouTube story or the YouTube community tab, but the Skooma has arrived. So if you've been following the stream, the Skooma is something that I have been trying to get my hands on for a very, very long time. I will be doing a review of this. I'm still seeing if Joel wants to join in and be a part of that, so maybe we'll do a stream based around it. But yes, the Skooma. Oh, the Skooma is here. Like, you guys have no idea how hard it was to get this into Canada. Like, you have no idea how long I've been trying to do this, but it's here, it's in my hands, it's so cool. It's an empty bottle, because the way they got around our rulings here, and literally, like, Customs looked at it and everything this morning, and I thought it might have been an issue. Because at DHL, they, like, literally test you whether you want it or not, like, every update for your like, package. Like, your package is moving from here to here, and it's like, leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep, and it's just like, switch package, and then it's like, your package is coming today. I'm like, what? And the package was here, and I was like, that is so cool. And yeah, and that, my Skooma is here today. So the way we got around it, and I kind of want to talk about it and show off what we're doing, but also kind of playing a game too. So they sent the actual drink, so the cup there is empty, and they sent me a small vial with the Skooma, which is more of a vial than I thought I'd get. This is 50 milliliters, 69% absent. It says please drink responsibly, which, you gotta have on. But, yeah, and then I guess it was cool with the border people. They looked at it, they looked at everything, and they're like, okay, cool, and then they sent it my way, and nothing was damaged or anything. And, thankful, very thankful for that, because, anything could go wrong with border stuff, right? So I was very, very fortunate that everything worked out, and there's no issues, and it was ahead of schedule. And it came in from the UK, and you guys can order one too. I guess there's a second batch coming if you're excited about that. I'll have a review for it. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm like, you know, playing Modern Warfare 2019, I'm talking about the Skooma. Like, seriously, it's been something I've been working on for like so long to get on here. So long. Yeah, Skooma, man. Skooma. That's full. No, we couldn't get it sent here fully. They're trying to figure out a way to distribute Skooma into Canada. There's a lot of issues that the company has, and they need to get like a local that handles that kind of thing. Hell, I'll open up a liquor store to sell this Skooma stuff. But like, you know what I mean? Like there's different rulings for alcohol in different places. And while Calgary's got, well, Canada's got some good stuff. It's still, you know, there's still rules that are problems, and because it's mostly because it's 69%. Yeah, 69. That is the big issue. So, yeah, no, we got it finally. It's here. Just a small sample. I was kind of wondering if they'd send a bunch of little samples, but you know, we got our small sample. We're gonna have to make the best of it. I mean, I think it's I did the math. It's about 1/10 of what the full bottle would hold. So was it a 10th? Something like that, or a 5th? One of those two. I'll have to have the math, of course. But like, you know, it's a pretty good amount, especially considering the issues and getting stuff here. And it arrived, and I can finally do my review of it, everything, try it out, taste it, you know, maybe get like, I think the math is you get just under 2 ounces in there, if you guys need a conversion. So I think with the way you do absinthe, we should be able to thoroughly enjoy that. With some drinks and a feel for it. So stay tuned for the review. It's kind of hard to hear me. It's the game is really loud. The game is really freaking loud. Let me see. Alright, there we go. Let me know if that's better. It's this game is freaking like, even my TV, this is loud. Because usually I use the exact same sound setting, no matter what I play, right? But yeah, this game's freaking loud, man. Yeah. Did I see the new Starfield art? I didn't, but I was reading a lot of like other like rumor stuff that popped up today, so that's good. But yeah, let me know if the new audio adjustment is better. Huh. But yeah, that was exciting. I didn't expect to see the Skooma today. I really didn't. It just kind of popped up. Now I don't think I'm expecting anything else package-wise. I don't believe it's going to pop up anytime soon that I know of. I did some other cool things today that I can talk about. So that's exciting. Did some new... I guess you would describe it as like a new thing in the industry that I haven't done before. So that was really intriguing to actually do that. Then a bit of a walk. For a walk. Nowhere crazy though. No intense hike. Still, haven't been able to get that in yet, but just a nice little walk around the neighborhood and everything like that. It's a good day. Oh, and I discovered why the live stream went out. So if you guys, you know, have been watching, you've been noticing, or I don't know if you've been noticing, but I've been mentioning like, hey, you know, we're getting like a, you know, it seems like the connection's dropping, and the one night when we were doing Chivalry, you know, the stream cut out. And the reason that happened is because, and if you've seen the YouTube story, I don't know if I posted, I think I did on the YouTube stories, we have these wild bunnies that someone sadly, you know, kind of, you know, irresponsible pet owners just left these bunnies, and now they're wild bunnies. And, you know, they're always chilling around the yard, and I checked them out. I gave one an apple today, and it was eating it, and I was like, oh. So anyways, yeah, the bunnies have been gnawing on the Ethernet cord, so I had to tape that up. That's why the internet went out. Yep. The bunnies, because they're trying to, like, slip into the yard, so they've dug themselves a little, like, thing they can use to get under, like, the fence. And that happens to be where the Ethernet cord is. So the freaking wild bunnies that are really adorable and fun to watch, you know, it's like having a pet with none of the responsibility. Yeah. They were eating my Ethernet cord. So there you go. Story solved. Bonjour, man. Hello there. Still kind of loud. Are you guys freaking kidding me? I really can't tell how actually loud this is. One sec here.
Allied UAV overhead. Hardpoint secure. Hardpoint contested.
I think this sounds fine. I think that's all right.
Well done.
It's not that loud. I can adjust it slightly more. I don't think it's that loud. I know what you guys want from me. It's not my fault this is somehow the loudest game that ever existed. Something about bunnies. I'll get the hell out of here. Yeah. Hello, folks. You got Elden Ring and you rage quit on the first boss. Well, you gotta go find another boss and feel more pain. Feel more pain on the inside. Something about the bunnies. Anything over 10% is too loud. I don't understand this issue. It's like literally the same volume we always use for that. Have I drank absinthe from Skyrim? Not yet, but I will get there. And you will see a review and a taste test and everything of the beautiful Skooma. Again, just kind of waiting to hear back from Joelle about if she still wants to, you know, come in and do this or whatnot. So, yeah, that's happening. Saldal Harbor. I don't remember this map. I have no idea what it tastes like, but looking forward to it. Hello there. You guys are killing me. The audio stuff on this. I'll have to see how this next one sounds. I do all this stuff on the fly always. Why is this game so loud? Honestly, it's really weird. It's like one of the loudest games I think I've played in a long time. Do I have any other cool operators? I think I have Ghosts because of a pre-order. How did I get Ghost in this game? Like a pre-order? Am I going to play the Battle Pass tonight? The Battle Pass is not out until tomorrow morning. So we'll be streaming Season 3 of Vanguard tomorrow. And then on Thursday, obviously, Bug Snacks. I know everybody's been waiting for that one. So yeah, let's get going here. And what time are we at in this? It's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. You get cool perks like the emotes and behind the scenes stuff. It's always fun. And alternatively, the Patreon option, and the plans are start at like $2. It's not too bad. If you want to support the channel a little bit further and whatnot, and we get to unlock that Costco hot dog emote again, which we are getting kinda closer to once more. It seems to go up and down. Anyways, and streaming daily. And if you like the written word, gamerheadquarters.com. So lots of fun stuff there. Coverage from the Calgary Expo, which I am still working on getting out the door. You can understand why the Kashyyyts have a Skooma problem. I get to finally know. I'm so excited to learn the ways of the Kashyyt. I don't remember this map. Was this a later map? I don't remember this one. How about Diablo Immortal? Oh, that one's a little bit away still. But I will be very likely reaching out and inquiring about Diablo Immortal, so stay tuned for that. But it is something I'm looking at inquiring about.
Request recon flyover. Falcon 3 good copy. UAV beginning flyover. Target down.
Ooh. Oh, you actually gotta do the laser point on this. Skooma has arrived. Yes, it has. Maybe I'll lower this just a little bit more. Yeah, I think 8.5 negative decibels is good. I think that's a good amount. Okay, there we go. But yeah, we'll be doing Season 3 tomorrow. To tolerate those that don't use Skooma. I really am excited about this, because like I said, you really legitimately cannot get the Skooma in my country. So I think I'm the only one that has this, unless somebody did a trick to go and get it from somewhere and brought it in or something. But like, you literally cannot get the skooma here. And luckily the company was a lot more creative than I guess I was, because I don't even know how I didn't come up with this. And they're like, hey, we'll send a small vial as a sample size, or a sample trick, alongside the empty skooma. And I was like, that's perfect, that's genius. Because it was, you know, it's a percentage, 69%, and having X amount of that is like dangerous for travel or blah blah blah. We don't have, you know, a proper company that handles it, and you know, all that kind of stuff. But alas, here it is. I seriously forgot how freaking good this game looks. Like, it is gorgeous. It's not even like a next-gen title. Great use of like color and style. Wow, I'm excited for the second one. Now you want to get a full bottle if you can, man. They're doing a second batch of them. So what's new in this update? There's nothing new. There's nothing new with this update. There's no update to this game at the moment. The Vanguard Season 3 update drops tomorrow morning. So that will have new stuff. What exactly will it have? I'm not too sure, but it will have new stuff. Supposedly the Godzilla and the King Kong stuff for Warzone. I don't know if they'll have new maps right away, but you know, usually the new seasons have maps that pop up and other balance changes, new weapons, new battle pass, all that kind of stuff will be dropping, right? So, I mean, we'll talk about it all tomorrow when it's, you know, stream that. I don't do free-for-all, sorry. Where does the skooma ship from? The UK. I believe if you're in the US, you can do a third-party whiskey barrel group or something like that. But because I'm in Canada and our rules around that kind of importation is a little sketchy, so... Well, it's not a little sketchy, it's just like they don't allow a whole lot. And it varies from province to province, and some provinces are a little bit more ridiculous. Like, I've heard the big issue with getting, like, alcohol really into the country is Ontario. They're a big stopping point. So, it's, yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It's like a very linear kind of forced map setup. It's quite interesting, this. Ugh. Yeah, 69 pounds. Not too bad, I don't think. I don't think it looks necessarily better than Vanguard, but it is a very good looking game. I don't think you can really be too negative about Vanguard's visuals. It is quite a, you know, aesthetically pleasing game. I'm just excited for the CODs when we leave, like, last gen behind, and when we get them only on, sorry, when we get them from, you know, being first party games eventually. I'm very excited to see just how good those games are gonna look. Like, those COD games are probably gonna be pretty damn amazing. Yeah. Who wants them now? I mean, they're pretty cool. This is a later map, a remake of a COD 1 level. Really? What COD 1 level is this remake? Or what map is this remake? Because again, I'm not familiar with this one at all, this level. And another team that kind of just really sucks. Down 140 to 70. And it's like, yeah, I keep getting these really bad teams this night on this game. Driving me crazy. Seriously. Like, it's not... well, I mean, it's a landslide score-wise. We have half their score. I don't feel like I'm dying, or probably negative, but I don't feel like it's as bad as the other one. But this is kind of annoying, right? Like, my teammates just suck. Literally just suck. Oh man, this is rough. Hopefully we get a good squad at some point tonight. Hello there. Yeah, so I think that stuff. Yeah, the skooma's there, man. The skooma's there. I will have, again, a very in-depth video kind of going over it and doing review stuff. I'd like to do a stream of it and have, like, you know, Joel here, we could play Skyrim and we can drink. I mean, I don't know how intense this, like, it's supposed to be pretty intense apps, but I've been, like, researching the proper and the best ways to kind of drink it. So I think we'll do like a taste test during the review, and then maybe save some for the stream, or maybe we'll just do it all during the review. I don't know. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. Excited to get out of this match because my team sucks. I'm stopping capturing positions. No one else on the team is. We're down like 180 to 80. It's just like it's hard to be the only one that seems to care about actually winning these matches. The MP5 can't shoot that far, but the Harrier can. I don't know, it's frustrating tonight, this game. Like 3 matches in a row where it's just like my squad is just completely getting slammed. Fisherman's Catch. Yeah, you know, this does kind of feel like a COD 1 map a little bit. Yeah.
We've lost the objective.
When people suck at COD, they're camp. Well, I don't think there's anything like that in this match. I just think my team isn't very good. That was pretty effective. It's a remake of Harbor from the first COD. That is fascinating. Play Warzone? I don't really want to play Warzone. New Modern Warfare 2 tease is coming. That's exciting. The tier skip bundle with Battle Pass, so you don't have to grind as hard. Good for you. Good for you. I hope you enjoy that. That's what I usually get. It just makes it much more manageable. I already find it hard to get through the Battle Pass, but yeah, thankfully the tier skip. They gave me 2,400 credits, so I hope that's enough for the tier skip. Otherwise, it's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's try the... Is the ISO? What is the FNAC? Trying to think of what the meta weapon is. I guess the P90 is usually a good steady kind of thing you can use. Tac laser. Improves accuracy. I feel like you're supposed to use a small laser. Can we get an optic on this? Slight precision. Reflex sight. Can we customize this? Do I have any camos? So I don't look like a peasant. What about Dragon? Oh, big blue M90 that's gonna let everybody know where I am. Yeah, maybe the big blue one isn't the smart idea. I mean, I think that one sticks out, but maybe a little less so. Yeah, let's try that. Maybe we'll play around with the P90 a bit. Maybe we should just put like a regular sort of red dot scope on the MP5 and see if that helps. Rust? Wow, yeah, that's a classic. Is there a way to install Modern Warfare without Warzone? I don't know. I just had to install like a whole pile of packs to get this to work. It was a real pain in the ass. You don't play Warzone? It isn't for everyone. Hello there. You got reported for hacking? I die and die. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that. Definitely seeing it. Is cannabis legal here? Yeah. It's been legal here for a very long time. It's there's honestly more like weed stores, I think, than like liquor stores right now. But I'm assuming a lot of them are gonna vanish because there's not that much demand. But no, it's been around for quite a while. It's just part of life. I don't really care either way. But yeah, no, totally legal thing. And guess what? We haven't fallen into anarchy. Although, cost of living has never been higher in our society. House prices have never been higher. Food has never been higher. Maybe we are falling apart. Who's to say? Anyways, yeah, kind of funny. Ow, hard point there. Play only multiplayer. That's kind of what I do. Yeah, I don't really care about the Warzone stuff too much. Oh, frickin' hell, man. Man, Rust looks pretty good. Playing a Modern Warfare 2 the original one not too long ago, and it definitely does not look this visually sharp. What the hell was that gun? Oh, it's like a sniper rifle without the scope. The hell is that gun? I am not liking how this match is looking. It's looking like all of the other ones. Around 60 to 12. Everybody is dying. A little traumatizing. Oh, there's like a little lie down thing here. That's cool.
Hardpoint secure. Go. Get to the next one.
Where's my puddle gone? That's a teammate. I feel like we're not really pushing to get this objective. It's a very long slide.
Hardpoint secure. Enemy at the container.
Ah, damn it. Hello there.
Hardpoint lost.
Did you know when you just account it? Yeah, I guess it's a perk or so.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Huh. Hello there, folks. Welcome. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I paid off like my taxes today too. I hope they get in on time. I hope there's not a problem there. And they sure take a lot. they sure take a lot. Yeah. Really makes you wonder how you're supposed to get ahead. But I don't think you really are unless you make like a super high amount of money. If that makes sense. I think it's the system of society is designed like that. We can't all be buying Twitter. Man, this game is kind of ruthless. Ruthlessly putting me on teams that suck. Well, I only have 8, but like the score is so different. We got that one guy camping in the top of that tower of power. I used to like doing that. There's like a really little nestly spot you can kind of sit up there and just get some kills. Yeah, I remember doing this on like Modern Warfare 2, the original. And you could just like move around up here and just get so many freaking streaks going on. Based on like people spawning. I think it's a little harder in this one to do that kind of thing. But the right weapon combo going on. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. My teammate shoots that guy. Wait. I have an M4? Oh. This is perfect for killing people at a distance. Yeah. Initially, it's supposed to have supply drops. Images can be found. What do you mean supply drops? Like, I'm just not thinking what the context of that is. I don't know what you mean there for the supply drops. Like a care package, or yeah, I might not just be thinking straight of that. Oh, we also have some really exciting details about the Xbox sales for the last quarter, which were really exciting, and like literally the best I think Xbox has had. So that's really great to be jumping into in a little bit here. And we've got some apparently decently concrete, I don't know. We'll talk about that. Maybe some Bethesda-esque projects that are being worked on. Yeah. So that's kind of exciting. We'll get to those in a little bit here. But essentially, last quarter, you know, the quarters of the year and all that stuff. For context, in case you don't know. First quarter's gone by. Xbox essentially paid for chip priority so that they could get their consoles out. And they did warn, because there was a investors call blah today. They did warn that because of the lockdowns in China going on right now, that the chip shortage could actually worsen really soon. So if you are wanting to get a next-gen console and they're kind of available, I would maybe snatch one up before the summer, because apparently over the summer we might be seeing chip allotments kind of again disappear. Because Xbox is, well, first they sold more consoles than they anticipated selling. Like the demand was higher than they thought it would be. They sold a lot more than they thought they were going to. And then they're saying they're expecting lower sales in the summer because they just won't have consoles available due to chip shortages. That's kind of fascinating. And yeah, did I watch Uncharted? The movie? No, I don't watch bad movies too often. Like if there's, like, I don't work with Sony, and you know, to screen their movies, so I don't go out of my way to watch Sony movies because they're really bad. So I didn't watch Uncharted. And besides, Nolan North himself at the Calgary Expo said that his audiobook telling of the movie, where he does all the characters, was better than the movie. So I'm gonna trust his opinion on that. And besides, I don't need to see Tom Holland being Tom Holland in another Tom Holland movie. They're very similar films. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to watch Uncharted. You thought it was really the chef's kiss? Wow, that's pretty crazy. Loot boxes, but was changed into the battle pass system. Okay, so you're talking about loot boxes. Well, yeah, that totally checks out that this game would have had one point. They would have been playing around with the loot box system. Because this game came out around the time that loot boxes were still kind of present and slowly going away. So I don't think that's too crazy that they were playing around with it. I think they make more money maybe off the battle. I think the battle passes make more money. I'm not too sure on that. We'd have to see metrics. Well, they are making more money now on microtransactions, I think, across these games. So I would say battle passes are probably more lucrative. But yeah, I mean, that was literally when they were transitioning away from using loot boxes in games, right? Because there was government crackdown on that kind of thing. And you know, these games, they take quite a few years to put together, so I could definitely see them at some point experimenting with loot boxes, and then being like, okay, this is the new monetary system, let's adjust what we got here to the new monetary system. So, I mean, that really doesn't sound that crazy to me. Yeah. Anyways. You watched Uncharted and uninstalled. That's funny. You watched Uncharted and uninstalled. That's hilarious. You know, like when I did my big uninstall of Halo Infinite there. Just kind of funny. I feel like I really took a stance. Although seriously, like the state of Halo right now is a little embarrassing. I think what's really neat though is the fact that Xbox, you know, is able to get so many consoles out the door. You know, they're well over 5 million at over what the 360 was doing at the same time. This is going to be Xbox's best console sales generation. I'm calling it now. And I think due to them paying for chip allotment, I think at some point in 2023, I believe Xbox is going to, at least for a time, probably take over the sales lead. Again, that's kind of hard. Like PlayStation's apparently up by like 5 million right now, but I think with all these big games coming down the pipeline, I think Series S is really going to find its little spot. And I think at least for a time, it's going to surpass. Like, I mean, it's selling more right now than PlayStation is. But I think total sales-wise, I think it's going to surpass them at some point in 2023, late 2022. Just for a bit. You know, the PS5, like, the demand and stuff obviously is super high. And I think both of these consoles are actually going to maybe have their best-selling gens. You know, PS2, pretty great. We'll see. The next big Xbox sale, the E3 sale, I would say, June. So June, I would believe, and there's going to be a summer sale too, right? Played the game, it's similar in parts. See, that's what they did, is they took all the best parts from the game, and from all the games, and shoved them into one awful movie, and that's what you got. Remember, guys, you support these movies, they keep making bad ones. What did you clip? Oh, when I uninstalled Halo? That's funny. Thanks for clipping that, Phil. I was wondering if someone did that. I actually get like a good kick out of that. So anyway, I wanted to bring up the sales number. Obviously, I mean, if you guys are jumping in late, Skooma arrived. I'm sorry, I'm so excited that I got the Skooma. Like, I feel like you talk about something, you envision something happening, and then it happens. Like, I waited months. We talk about months over streams and stuff that I wanted to get that Skooma, and I made it happen. So be sure to like the stream, subscribing is great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon options, streaming all the time, lots of fun. Okay, so this is this one. The other one I want, sorry, I just gotta pull up the person that I was looking at for the sales info. So obviously Microsoft, they had a bit of an investors type thing. Crash is in this? When did they add Crash? Oh. So... yeah, Microsoft is forecasting tough hardware sales due to the shortages. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, this was the biggest non-holiday quarter ever for Xbox revenue, the beginning of the year. Xbox Series S and X is the best-selling console in the US, the UK, Canada, and Western Europe in the last quarter. Xbox hardware sales are ahead of expectations, and Game Pass played hours are up 45% over the last 12 months. Pretty cool. Clips saved to my profile. My profile? Where on my profile did these clips save? Can you like Discord send me like a breakdown of this? Because I've honestly been sitting there for like literally a few months. I think I was literally talking to Slaughter. I was like, where do you get these clips? I can't find them when I make them. But yeah, I definitely would love to know where they are and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm one of those. That's exactly it. The game's volume. How is it still too loud? This game is freaking loud as hell. But yes, I'm very excited to see the consoles do so well this gen. It's nice when the competition is so, like, good and close, because it really pushes... oh, I've played this before. I remember when they opened the map up a bit so you could walk the other way. But it's really good when you get to see these consoles selling so well, because it really, you know, kind of pushes them to really try to outcompete the other one a bit more. And it's great to see Xbox bouncing back, especially after how, like, freaking ruthless PlayStation was last gen. And at the beginning of this one, too. So that's exciting. That's as low as it gets, guys. Hello there. Yeah. Battlefield 2042. What about Battlefield 2042? Oh, so Slaughter, you figured it out? If you figured out how the clips saved, you know, send that to me on the Discord there. I'd love to know. Because that's literally been a puzzle for me for so long, is how to access those clips when you make them on the screens. Man, this game is freaking quickness. Yeah, I think I'm better at Vanguard. Then again, we've been streaming and playing Vanguard a lot, so...
Get ready, we're about to move. We've got the hard point.
Do people still play the Ground War on this one? I quite like Ground War, but I'm just wondering if it'd be busy enough. Even though Ground War is basically just like slices of Warzone almost, right?
Hard point lost.
How? How did you shoot me that fast? What? Okay. Interesting. Games are profitable in terms of revenue. Gaming passed movie profits years ago. So yeah, gaming is like literally one of the biggest avenues of like revenue and whatnot for entertainment. I mean, obviously tech is like king, right? You know, like technology, it kind of like gaming is kind of a part of technology, but it's still, you sort of know what I mean, like, you know, computer parts and blah blah blah. That makes tons of money. The big gaming revenue though is still mobile gaming, and you know, there's all these different revenue streams. But yeah, no, games have been bigger than movies for a long time. Like the big record was like, was it Halo 2 out? So Halo 3 or Halo 2 or no? It was Halo 2 was the biggest 24-hour entertainment launch ever or something, and then Halo 3 was like outdid any movie ever. So it was this big, you know, it was these records at the time. But yeah, no, gaming's been a bigger revenue stream for quite a while. Anyways, I'm gonna play the new Warzone update tomorrow. I'm going to be doing tomorrow will be a Vanguard Season 3 stream. So yeah, that's what that'll be. Maybe we'll check out a bit of Warzone. I don't really know. I'm not too sure. Because there's supposed to be like Godzilla and King Kong stuff, so I kind of want to see that. I'm also kind of like not huge on Warzone, so we might take a little bit of a look at it. God damn it, man. I just like freaking die like crazy in this game. I don't remember it being so vicious. Honestly, I have an easier time playing like Vanguard. Not Cold War though. Oh, Cold War. I hate that game so much. But it's good to see that this is still like lobby popular. Ugh. I think Immortal is a bot. I was just watching. Oh, did you see on the tab there for the hot dog emote, Liam? You got nothing to the hot dog emote. The hot dog emote or the Costco emote is a someday thing, but on the YouTube stories, I posted the hot dog that your donation brought there, and I still have to get one for next time I go to Costco. I have to get it for. Can't remember who donated for the other one, but it's in the. It's in that info thing. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try the P90 out. See if I can have some better luck with this. I don't think the MP5 is very effective in this game. Freaking hell. And we're down 170 to 26. I'm not doing well this match, that's for sure. But it's also like literally the 5th game in a row where my team like just really sucks. Like we're down 180 to 30. We're not even like, nobody's even trying to play the objective. It drives me bonkers when that happens. Like I just want, you know, to get like close score-wise to the other team.
Allied UAV overhead.
Oh, I'm so offended. Hello there. Can't really hear over the game. I'm sorry that's the case. I literally have lowered this a lot. Like it's really, really low on the decibels there.
We've taken the hard point. Target down. Reloading.
Hmm.
10 seconds.
Maybe the P90 is better.
Reloading.
The hell? What is with that picture?
Hard point lost. Go. Fire! Taking fire!
Bug Snacks comes out tomorrow. I'm excited for Bug Snacks. I think Bug Snacks is gonna be a
Enemy's got
blast.
the hard point.
Does it come out tomorrow? It's Thursday it comes out. Well, I guess, yeah, it's technically Wednesday, so yeah, tomorrow would be that. So, yeah, we'll be streaming Vanguard Season 3 tomorrow, and then Bug Snacks the day after. And obviously, if you've been following the channel, I'm very, very excited about the Bug Snacks. Yeah. Economics clear. Don't worry, guys, there's just trolling, it's fine. Although I have to add very weak trolling in that, too. Holy. Honestly, I'm surprised you couldn't hear it with this volume. It sounds pretty balanced out. I don't think it sounds too bad. Amazing mods. Yeah, they do a pretty good job.
Enemy near Main Street. We're down, not dead. Let's move.
Yeah, I'd say we did pretty well. Like, we average, what is it, like 5,000, like, comments a live stream and stuff, which I think is pretty good. But what do I know? Off.
Get ready, we're about to move.
It's like my team didn't even try to take the position. Man. How did you know I was there? Oh, he saw me and then came back? What? Okay. Oh, this match is a loss. I'm really hoping I get on a team that wins at some point tonight. Jeez, I need to have some harder drinks. Do I get paid full time? Yeah, YouTube doesn't pay me like it's a job. You get money based on how you perform and stuff like that. I don't get a set like thing from them. And it's not quite bug snacks. It's like bug snacks, like X. But I am so excited to show that game off. And I think the battle pass is glitchy because it does this every time. And if I go back here. And I go there, it does it again. V. V is for Vanguard, ready to fight. Yeah, they tried to do the realistic operators on this one. And people complained, so they... or not, people didn't complain. They didn't sell very much, so they got rid of the... got rid of that for future things. Reflex Rio mini recoil? Reflex sight. Tried the reflex sight. Yes. Can we do a bigger magazine? Down speed. Okay, let's try that out. See if this scope helps on the MP5 at all. What is Bug Snacks? It is a haunting, beautiful game that you will learn the meaning of when we do a stream of it on Thursday. Can you get a nuke? I don't think I've got enough to get a nuke in this. My PC specs, RTX 2080 Ti with an i9 9900K. You mean Sky fans? The only fans for me? You mean you guys don't like the suggestive photos and whatnot? Unbelievable.
Detonation is good. Re-engaging. Target those vehicles. No go, 3-1. That's too close to friendly.
Huh. Anyways. Let's do this, guys. Everybody ready? Everybody ready, team? We're going to the Piccadilly. That guy looks really scarily pale. Did you notice that? He looked very pale, like a mannequin. Is he like a mannequin character? Can't look behind me and see that.
Domination.
Max 6 Motorsport? You know, in the future games, they can advertise Forza Motorsport on the billboards. Yeah.
We've taken control. Securing B.
I like to use my iron sight, but yeah, I feel like the scope's gonna help a lot. I gotta move on. That's what I do in the new CODs, you know. I used to be stubborn and I do COD like guns in a certain way. But I've moved on. I just use that stuff.
Reloading. UAV ready for deployment. Request recon flyover.
I don't quite love this scope though. I wish there was like a little bit of a simpler red dot almost. Oh damn it. I have never been stung by a bee. Will I do single player game streams? Yeah, I mean, I stream single player stuff occasionally. They're just a little bit harder for me to do, and usually I'm really busy, so I don't do a lot of them. But, you know, we've streamed And you can look it up on the channel. If you go to the playlists, you can see I've done like full walkthrough streams or full streams of certain games. Shadow Warrior 3. We did Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart was the last one. Horizon Forbidden West. I did Vanguard. I did the full campaign there. We're looking at doing a long-term Mass Effect kind of stream. Fallout 1 coming up. Obviously, Bugsnax on Thursday. Trying to think of like what else we did full campaign-wise. Oh, Submerged, Hidden Depths. We did that one not too long ago. There's definitely single-player stuff that we do here, so I do expect more of it over time. It just depends on, you know, when I'm doing things. I mean, I could look up some other ones, but we've done a fair share of single-player games over the. We did Sifu, not a full run of Sifu because that was hell, but you know we did Sifu. Pleasantly surprised by how good this looks. Pleasantly surprised. Stun in the balls? What do you mean stun in the balls? Like the balls? Have I heard of Valorant? Yeah, I have. I have heard of Valorant. You need Forza day one? I'm excited for the new Forza. Yeah, is Fallout 76 worth a full playthrough? See, here's the thing, is like... It's a very strange game. It's technically like it's a multiplayer game. There's not much of a campaign there. But if you can stomach doing some of the boring initial stuff and you can get to playing the actual story content of Fallout 76, it's a lot of fun. You can check out the stream Kevin and I did. We did like some actual role-playing while we were streaming it together in co-op, and you know, they've got a few different things. Like the story, there's one where you're kind of like looking for like secrets, like a secret vault, a pretty good story. There's another one where you're doing the Brotherhood of Steel, like part 1 and part 2. So Fallout 76 actually does have good story content now. If you can get through that initial little, like, kind of boring level stuff and ignore some of the open world stuff that doesn't have content, the actual Fallout story in that game is pretty good. I like it. Yeah, I believe they already added an easy mode to Sifu. I mean, if it comes to Xbox, I'll check it out again, but like, I don't really want to play that game anymore, especially if it's still, you know, difficult like it was. It was infuriating to play. It's good to play with. I don't think I'm doing very well at all, but I haven't really found that the controller is too hard to use ever. I mean, I think you can. I don't know if. Yeah, this one has that, right? Where they started adding like input and you can use like the mouse and keyboard on console. I think this was the one that started it. I believe. COD-wise. You can use that as an input. Not much, except for the Skooma. The Skooma arrived. Skooma. I'm so excited. I love the Skooma. Like, it was something I wanted, and I thought I must have, and then we just made it happen. It makes me really ponder what kind of other liquor-based, like, opportunities there could be in the future. Assuming the Skooma review does well. I'm gonna review all these, like, silly tie-in, like, products and stuff. It'll be very entertaining. I mostly like to review things, I think. Cat lady. Yeah, I find mouse and keyboard. Like, I can't play mouse and keyboard for Halo. It just, like, it really doesn't work for me. I'm just, because of how the BR shoots, I'm so used to it. There's a guy on the second level up there who can't get at this distance with this gun. But, yeah. It's too difficult for me, essentially. I have to use the controller for Halo. Other games I can do mouse and keyboard, it's not a big deal. It's just, it's a new input you just have to get used to, right? I want to focus on the other cool details I have, because there's some really fun stuff to talk about, but I'm also like, these newer CODs, it's like, go, and it's hard to converse and play these ones. If you get what I mean. Yeah. This really was quite an innovative COD, I gotta say. Love from India. Hello there. Play Warzone. I don't really want to. Maybe with the Vanguard thing tomorrow. We usually play on the Xbox here. I'd like Valorant to come to console so that I could cover it and stream it and stuff. I did get access to Valorant early, but like not that early, and then we just didn't do anything with it. Yeah, I think if it came to console, there is a mobile version of Valorant coming out, so I might do video on that when it happens. I haven't done mobile stuff in a long time, and every once in a while you get a good mobile game going, like video-wise, you get a lot of good views off of it, so I think that's one of those games to cover, mobile-wise. Bugsnax is awesome. Yeah, I'm so freaking excited for Bugsnax. You hated this? A lot of people freaking hated this. They hated this one. Yeah, you're gonna start YouTube and show off your man nipples? I think you gotta do that on the OnlyFans thing, right?
We've lost Bravo.
Yeah, how was that expo? It was fun. It was nice to get back to something a little bit more normal. It wasn't really quite at full glory like it used to be. I think, you know, maybe next year we'll get there, but it was definitely enjoyable. I saw a lot of stuff, you know, I got a lot of coverage on my site. I have a few more things to write up, but I'm almost done. And, you know, there was the whole overall story arc that we were doing on the channel in regards to finding somebody there at the Expo, so that was a 4-stream kind of story arc going on. Very unexpected conclusion, very unexpected journey. But, that was fun, but it was an enjoyable Expo. I had a good time. Yeah, I had a good time there. Which ones are worth a playthrough? A lot of the CODs. I would maybe wait for like a sale or when they get on Game Pass down the road. But, you know, I always like the original Modern Warfare trilogy. So, Modern Warfare Remastered. What the freaking hell? Modern Warfare Remastered. Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Modern Warfare 3 / if they have a Modern Warfare 3 Remastered by the time you get around to play that one instead. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty World at War, the COD 3 campaign I actually think is really good too, and I'm trying to think of the modern ones. Advanced Warfare's campaign was kind of fun. Kevin Spacey was a good villain, you know, because he is a villain. But anyways, he was a good villain in that one, and what else was there? Let's see. Ghost's campaign is not too bad. A lot of the CODs have pretty good campaigns, in my opinion. So that's a whole list of them for you to check out. Too many friendly wheelies going on. Like one of them. There's like one friendly wheelie out there. They were having a better match, but we're still losing as a team. Ah, sucks to suck, doesn't it? I'd like to request a win. Oh, and it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. Yeah, the COD stories are usually really good. They hold up very well. What did I pick up at the Expo? Definitely didn't pick up any ladies, but... No, I didn't buy anything at the Expo. I think I got some lemonade. Like I brought my sister along to help me out, like covering it. So she got lemonade. And I ended up getting a lemonade too, but that was really it. Like I'm not really there to buy stuff. It's usually a little bit more expensive, and I don't really think they have much there that's like I don't know, that you would find a super collectible. I guess you would say. I don't know. I didn't end up buying anything. Nothing really caught my eye. I mean, there was some cool artwork stuff, but, like, I don't know where I would put it and whatnot. I didn't really buy anything. I honestly, most of the time, I go around looking for cosplay photos or cosplay video opportunities and sit in panels and write notes, so it's not like I'm necessarily, you know, taking the merchants and whatnot. Which I think, you know, for some people it takes away the magic of it, but, you know, obviously I'm doing, like, work stuff, right? A little different for me. I didn't die that whole time? Are you serious? Wow. Guys, I think we're making a comeback. Might be too late, but I think we are. This might be the first match where things go well all night on this one. I'm so proud of what this team was able to accomplish with this late, last-minute comeback. Don't call it a comeback. The Ghosts is the worst. I think the campaigns with all of them are like worth playing, except for Black Ops 3 and Infinite. I didn't like Infinite Warfare's campaign. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that I didn't like it. I didn't love it as much as I've loved all the other ones. Yeah. My what reviews? Those ones are still sketchy because of, you remember everything like runs off of like US rules when it comes to like certain things. Like YouTube and Google just kind of made like liquor stuff okay for coverage, so like it's still not really like super do everything, but it's like it's okay now. But yeah, they're very, very closed off on what you can do because of advertising and all that, right? The RE series, like Resident Evil? Hardpoint on Arlov Peak. I really remember this. Okay, so to continue on about the sales, because we were talking about that a while ago. Xbox Series X and Series S has gained global market share for the past 2 quarters in a row. The best new generation console sales in the United States, Canada, UK, Western Europe last quarter, which we talked about. Xbox hardware sales rose 14% or 16% excluding currency impact in March last quarter. Better than what the company expected, and their share is growing. Gaming revenue for FY22 Q3. Gaming revenue grew 6%, content and services grew 4%, thanks to Game Pass and first-party titles. Xbox hardware revenue up 14%, driven by the demand for the Series X and the Series S. This is the highest revenue ever recorded by the Xbox ecosystem during the first 3 months of the year. So, yeah, they're doing pretty well. Needless to say, it's getting quite exciting. And then the other leaks we were talking about, we'll get to in a sec here because I have to go shoot some people. I remember this level. I remember this one. Yeah. That's what we were asking, right? Somebody was like, oh, what's the best multiplayer? Or, sorry, what's the best campaigns? And I'm like, most of the con campaigns are pretty good. I think the Ghost campaign's kind of fun. Like, it's different, right? Like, different enemies, a different concept. I didn't dislike that campaign. I thought it was kind of neat. Why don't we stream this more often? This one's... Well, I mean, that ass-kicking earlier wasn't fun, but, like, it's still, like, a pretty intense game. I just, like, never streamed this one. It's probably the download... Yeah, it's the download sizes. That's what always turns me away. I think this thing takes, like, a whopping 200 gigs or something. I can't see anything. Yeah, I'm gonna check that 1 sec here. Oh, no, 140 gigs. Whew. And I think Campaign's uninstalled, and Spec Ops is uninstalled, or whatever I could uninstall from Spec Ops is uninstalled.
Reloading.
Game's a freaking monster, I tell you. What the heck? Yes, enable the update checking. If you're wondering what that is, it pops up because I was like on the Series S recording some stuff for future reviews. Minecraft and The Witcher 2 are now in the pipeline. So you'll someday see videos of those on the Series S. And I need to record some more too. I don't know if I'm gonna just like sit around tonight and do writing and like play some casual games, or if I'm gonna record more. It's hard to balance things. I need to catch up because some of my stockpile got removed covering the Expo, right? Days you can't do anything but cover the Expo. You feel too tired when you get home. You don't record anything new. That's a problem. I'm waiting for the Evil Dead and what was the other one? The Evil Dead and Sniper Elite 5. I emailed them today about doing an interview for Sniper Elite 5, so, and I was like, oh, it'd be fun to tie that into, Xbox Game Pass and all that. So if that happens, keep your eyes out for maybe that. I don't know, we'll see what happens. These things, they're hard to set up and plan, but it would be pretty cool if we could get that going. Yeah. I am more interested these days in kind of doing like performer interviews in gaming, but I wouldn't mind doing the odd developer interview when it makes sense, right?
Enemy UAV overhead.
But Starfield's the one I'm really looking forward to this year. So I think Starfield's gonna be great. Well, Xbox is definitely doing some good stuff. I mean, I think one thing a lot of people, maybe don't think about is the fact that, like, hey, they want a next-gen console. You know, it's hard as hell to find stuff, but whoa, all these next-gen Xboxes are available. I want to get to next-gen, and, that helps with the sales. I mean, like, if you think about it, the sales are doing so good for Xbox right now. To the point where it's like, imagine how they're gonna do when, they own Activision Blizzard. When Game Pass starts getting these huge first-party games, when Starfield comes out, like, I don't even know if there's really too many, like, huge games that are specifically like, whoa, totally next-gen. People always mention that. They're like, oh, Horizon 5 and Flight Sim. Flight Sim's kind of niche. I think it's doing well, but, Horizon 5, monster seller, that one. Monster seller. But, I think Starfield is going to be that big one. Starfield and Redfall, I think, are going to be the first two, like, whoa, damn, next gen, you gotta get console, like a next gen console for this kind of game, so it's gonna be neat to see how that goes.
Hardpoint contested. Okay, hardpoint moving.
Oh, and another neat thing that I can remember off the top of my head, they announced they're closing the map building system in Gears 5. If you go and play it, achievements will automatically unlock because they're like closing them or whatever, or closing that part of the game. So you'll get free gamer score if you go and play it. But on top of that, the reason they're closing it is because they're working on multiple new projects. So the rumor, it's interesting that they would say that, because the rumor was that they're working on a new IP. And they're also working on Gears 6, but I wonder if that means they're also working on like a Gears collection possibly. That would be pretty cool. I'm excited for Redfall. I inspired you to get a Series S. I hope you enjoy your Series S. Especially if I was like part of why you ended up picking one up. I do genuinely hope you are having fun with it and it's providing good gaming experiences for you. Because there's nothing worse than suggesting something and then someone not liking what you suggested. So I hope it is a lot of fun for you. Can Xbox still succeed though? Starfield's not gonna flop. There's a lot on Starfield. I mean, it's freaking like Skyrim 2.0. But yeah, Xbox will do fine if Starfield doesn't do well. They're buying Call of Duty. you know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be other games, lots of other games for Xbox. Seriously, like next year is gonna be freaking amazing. This year, I keep saying best year in gaming in terms of like different games from different platforms and whatnot. Still pending though, because delays and all that kind of stuff. But like 2023 is the year when you're gonna really start seeing what this new Xbox lineup has to offer. It's gonna be nuts. You are gonna be blown away by the quantity of games coming. And that's going to continue at 24, 25, with all these first parties releasing their games and these third-party partnerships. It's going to be good. And if they keep picking up more, developers and publishers, you're going to have more and more content. I'm going to have more to review. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. I'm excited. Really? That one only got a stun? Or, sorry, a hit marker on that grenade? Drives me a little nuts, but whatever. Where did you go? Oh, he's dead. Well, that's underwhelming. Oh, damn it. Huh. Oh, I'll secretly purchase a Series X for you? That's nice. I'm glad you got that as part of your anniversary there. That's really nice to hear. I feel bad for your Series S though. Poor little thing. It gets a new home and immediately gets abandoned for the Series X. But no, that's a really cool anniversary thing. I wish I had somebody that bought me like thoughtful, cool gifts like that. That'd be nice.
Enemy cluster strike. Take cover. This is our fight.
what do I think about xCloud? Well, it's Xbox Cloud Gaming now. And that is probably going to very much be the future of gaming at some point, is streamed. It is kind of impressive for what it is at this point, but obviously if you play the cloud gaming, you know, it definitely has a way to go. And there's a lot more work they need to do to perfect it, but, you know, at some point down the road, whether that's, you know, a few years, 5 years, 10 years, you know, when they get that working perfectly, that's probably going to be a lot of the way that some people play games. I think I don't have that number, but I believe they said something like 10 million people have tried cloud gaming now, like Microsoft's Xbox Cloud Gaming. So, you know, people are trying it, they're getting data, and once they smooth this out and they improve it, it's going to be a very interesting new way that they can get people, you know, that won't buy a console. They might just stream it to their phone, they might just stream it to their PC. It's a new way to get gaming, or games, and to expand gaming to more people. So I think the cloud gaming is really exciting, but, you know, I'm definitely, if you've seen the videos where I cover it, I do think they still have work to do on that one in terms of getting it, you know, all handled and whatnot, right? Always improving. Ugh. Your 1440p monitor and he used it for Fortnite? That's funny. I mean, I cover all the console platforms, so whatever gives me views. You want to reinstall this, but you have other games. Yeah, this one's, it's a chunky beast. It's a chunky beast of a game. I can't wait till we leave last gen behind so that these, like, storage sizes start to shrink, because they are getting... Some of these games are ridiculous. I think Vanguard maybe shows a little bit that, like, hey, these sizes can go down. And I'm hoping they continue to push that even more to give us smaller file sizes. I would wait for Modern Warfare 2.2 at this point. It's only, like, you know, like it's at the end of the year. Lots of other games to play until then. Kelvin, what? We don't do shoutouts here, I'm afraid. Yeah, your favorite mode was 10v10, Juggernaut. And I think I'm covered up on all that stuff. There you go. I mean, you could jump in and play this one if you wanted to until the new COD Modern Warfare 2.2 came out, but, like, yeah, maybe just wait on it. I mean, I always suggest Game Pass. It's a really good value if you don't have it, and you can play a lot of different games. Big open field is death. You frickin' kidding me with these flashbangs? Got way too quiet there all of a sudden. That threw me out a little bit. Does Series have storage and compression like PS5? Yeah, Xbox has their own compression system as well. It's, you know, obviously they do different things and whatnot. Yes, they have a compression system. They all have similar, but they give them different names and, you know, like that stuff. Does Warzone support an external hard drive? Yes, it does. All about that Ouya. The Ouya is the console of the future, guys. If you haven't Ouyaed yet, you're Ouyaing behind. Alright, so our other leak was from Skullzy. And this is honestly like... and then somebody from Xbox Era, I think it was Nick from Xbox Era, kind of went in and confirmed a lot of this stuff. But both of them, it's kind of like hit or miss on some stuff, so just keep that in mind with some of the leak info. So Roundhouse Studios, you know, one of the Bethesda people, they are doing a PvP VE game that may surprise you. What that is, no idea. The Elder Scrolls 6 will be set in Hammerfell, which is kind of something I think we all already know. Political system, betrayals, marriage, and factions matter. He claims no dragons, and this is where his thing differs from the Xbox Era person. He hasn't heard anything about the dragons. He thought dragons was going to be in the game. So Elder Scrolls 6 is in full development, early stages. Target release is 2025, 2026. I mean, I said 2025, so, you know, that's what I'm kind of still going with. BGS Austin and Montreal are working on Spy Team, which is a leaked game that we've heard about before. The Mandalorian MMO is apparently at work at ZeniMax Online. I was kind of under the impression they were doing a Starfield MMORPG, kind of like the Elder Scrolls Online, so it's interesting if they are doing a Mandalorian MMO. Quake reboot is in talks. I believe Quake is already being worked on personally, but yeah. The Elder Scrolls and Fallout remasters are being handled via In Exile Entertainment. Xbox is shifting resources to assist Bethesda with massive workloads, and they're looking at doing an Elder Scrolls 4-time strategy game. So, you know, kind of like those, I want to say Stellaris and stuff, you know, kind of like more bigger kind of strategy type things. And something about Project Wormwood, which I'm not too sure what that is. So that's another, I guess you would say, like, leak, rumor kind of thing. Just again, you know, I like to give my own thoughts on, like, whether some things sound right and whatnot. Like, again, between these two, it's kind of like, some stuff hit or miss, but it's interesting to hear about this kind of stuff and whatnot. So, thought I'd pass it along and use it as a bit of a talking point. 2028 is the earliest? No, I mean, it doesn't. It takes about 5 years to make a big-ass RPG these days. And with Xbox's money, I'm sure they're wanting Elder Scrolls 6 out sooner than later. Because, you know, Elder Scrolls games, big hits, right? They always are. And I mean, it's like, what do you know, you say to some people, what are you gonna not buy the Elder Scrolls 6? Like, come on, right? That's a console seller. So I'm still holding steady on the 2025 thing. I really am. I think that makes the most sense to me. I think it'll go head to head with GTA 6. Do I think emulation is illegal? Well, I mean, it's not whether I think or believe something is illegal. The act of emulating games, like I guess you would say the software that allows you to emulate stuff isn't illegal. But what is illegal in many places is the act of, you know, having the games available. And it's a gray area thing. I do wish the gaming community, as in the developers and publishers, were more open to emulation in a more friendly way. You know, because I'm very much into gaming preservation personally, and I think games should be able to be, you know, I think if a game comes out now or came out like 20 years ago or came out at any time, future generations should be able to enjoy those games. You know, just like we did. And yeah, preservation, kind of a big thing that I'm into for gaming, or gaming preservation in general, so I think emulation is an effective way to make it so that people can enjoy these older games. Hello there. Fall can't get here soon enough, right? Do not play 7 Days to Die. I did a video on 7 Days to Die. Like, okay, so when 7 Days to Die launched on console, I reviewed it, and I said it was terrible. And the 7 Days to Die community just, like, ate me up. Like, I gave it, like, I think a 1.5 out of 10. It was terrible. It was glitchy, it was buggy, there wasn't any content, it was broken, and a lot of people didn't realize that the console version was a very late published thing by Telltale. Because, you know, Telltale was trying to get, like, a whole publishing wing going, and they were having financial issues, blah, 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 blah. And I think the developers of 7 Days to Die recently got their hands on the game again, and they're going to fix it up maybe or something, I was hearing. I don't know. But, yeah, that 7 Days to Die, not a great experience on console. I've heard it's been on PC. I don't know. The console version sucks. It's on Game Pass. I'm going to do a video of it on the Series S as well. But it is funny going to my Series X kind of review of 7 Days to Die being like, this is not good. And having lots of downvotes. Because I could still do downvotes, even if you guys can't. But yeah, it's not a great experience on console. Because again, they haven't updated it or anything, but apparently they're going to. So see how that goes. And the developers not too long ago just got the rights back to it. So yeah, that is a big part of things for that one. I still need to do my Game Pass suggestions for the month. I don't know if I'm even gonna get that done. Too many titles. Half-Life Alex. Well, numbers aren't the best these days anyways.
Hardpoint contested.
But yeah, I'll probably do a 7 day. Like, I have a Series X 7 Days to Die video.
Hardpoint
I'll probably throw that up in the chat in a sec here. And I plan to do one on the Series S, you know, capitalize on it being at the Game Pass, but like, I was like, oh, should I stream it? And I'm like, nah, that game kind of, it's not great. Drop that in the chat. So there you go. And I think I'm caught up on other stuff.
radar in the air.
Halo 5's Warzone, that kind of describes it. But, I don't know, they don't really give any details about the PvPvE, so I don't know if it's like a new game that they're working on and making it that, or what it's gonna be. All I know is Xbox is gonna have one hell of a conference come June, so I'm very excited for that. It should be fun. I don't know how these big Twitter accounts, like, they say little things, like guesses almost on, you know, random regular people, and they get all like these upvotes, and I provide like cool Twitter info, and I don't get anything on there. It's like, okay, whatever. It's the will of the tweets. I actually remember they used to have like a streaming attachment to Twitter, because they used to restream. I'd restream to Twitch, to the YouTube, and I would do it on Twitter. And they got rid of that. I wonder if they'll bring that kind of thing back with the whole purchase going on here. I know, but I'd really like an Elder Scrolls strategy game. It sounds kind of cool that way, you know? Kind of doing that sort of thing with the Elder Scrolls. I always wanted a Gears of War RTS game. You know, like, you know, Gears Tactics was pretty cool, but that's, you know, it's a turn-based shooter, but I think it would be really fun to have, like, huge squads of, like, the COG. Kind of, you know, like Halo Wars, like, Age of Empires. I just thought that would be really fun, and you could, like, you know, grow a Brumok or something. And I was like, that would be fun. But I don't know if we'll ever get that. What is the orange box for Half-Life? Sorry, what? What are you asking about the orange box? Just started watching the channel, loving the content. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy the content. I work, you know, pretty hard, I would say, on stuff, so I always love hearing that people find it helpful and whatnot. So I hope you enjoy. And since you are newer, I guess, you know, occasionally I get early access to stuff. You know, I got to show off Forza Horizon 5 a month early. I got to show off Psychonauts 2 a month early. I got to show off Halo Infinite a month early. And I'm kind of hoping that continues. So, yeah, lots of good stuff coming. Hopefully. Damn it. Hoping for a double kill, settling for a single. Developers should start pushing artistic design over pushing for realism. I think developers should really just do what they want for their games. We're very fortunate to be in a time where there's a lot of power for these consoles and there's a lot of artistic options, if that makes sense. Like, you really can make whatever kind of game you want. Small, big, colorful, artsy, realistic. I mean, the idea really for graphics should be to make them more and more realistic. That's kind of the idea, is to mirror life in some situations. But a lot of games don't need to mirror life, and it really should be up to the developer and what their vision is for the game, or like a studio's vision for a game. So I don't think either way, like I don't think they should push for realism. I don't think they should push for artistic. They should push for whichever one they want to, or even do like a mix. That's why we get like really beautiful, like Psychonauts 2. I love the art direction in that game, because it's like, they're people, but you know, it's a very wacky, colorful, crazy world. So it's really crazier the better. But, you know, if you can make a super realistic looking game, cool. If you want to make one that's like dazzling psychedelic stuff, go nuts. I don't care either way. I'm just here to evaluate things. What expo am I going to next? Well, there's no E3. I don't think I'm not going to do PAX, I don't think. Maybe CES. It's not really an expo. But I'm probably going to do CES next year, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, and watch my Daisy tips. How you could survive 45 minutes instead of 10. I'm glad it helped you. Daisy is a pain in the ass. I always like doing my tips videos for that game because I'm like, I played a ton of this and I feel like I can legitimately help people. So I'm glad it helps you survive. Good luck in that one. Didn't get into 4. I actually quite enjoyed 4 quite a bit there. You think a beard would look good on me? I'm not. I look terrible with a beard. I'm not huge on that. The blue oyster bar. What? You play as like a counter sniper? Well, usually the Sniper Elite series is more of a traditional multiplayer and a horde mode, but I don't know if they're doing something different for the multiplayer. I'm not too sure. Do I think that Portal 2 remaster will come? The Switch isn't really like a remaster, isn't it more of like a port of the game than anything? I mean, I do eventually think that Valve will hopefully get things together and give us some like remasters of older games. At least on Steam. I mean, the NVIDIA leak said that they're doing a Half-Life 2 remaster, so I don't know if that's like a community effort or whatever, because, you know, they do a lot of community stuff, or if it's going to be deeper than that. But I very much would like to see, you know, Left 4 Dead, the Half-Life games, Team Fortress and stuff. It would be great to see modern versions of those games come to console. Because you could still enjoy the 360 versions, right? But it's like, you know, it would be nice to get a nice, shiny, upgraded release of those ones. Did they take the Warzone map and just, like, kind of, like, make it look a little bit better and release it on here? That's funny. I know they do that for Warzone. They just, like, literally cut content, like, throw it onto this one. Which is entertaining. It makes a lot of sense. But I feel like the visual fidelity has been upped a bit. Compared to Warzone. Like 4-on-4, it's a freaking ghost town in this scary ass marketplace. Guess we're playing Demolition. I'll sit around. Seagate Fire Cuda. I do have a video showing off how to install that if you need that. Yeah, I've played Subnautica. I got both of them shown on the channel. Yeah. Will I be doing any more on Disney Infinity? I don't think so. Maybe like a Series S video on it someday. I don't know if I own that one digitally though. I might have like a physical copy of Disney Infinity, but I don't really have any plans to do so because it's not like new or anything, and I showed it off on the Series X. I don't know what else I would really do with that game unless I wanted to revisit one of the story things or something in it. I don't know for sure, but I don't really have any plans to do more Disney Infinity stuff anytime soon. But I did like that game. I thought they actually were heading in the right direction for Disney Infinity, and I was very frustrated when they canceled it, because I thought there was so much more they could do with that game. And I think they were really starting to do some cool content with it. The whole toys as games kind of thing fell apart around that time. You know, I was also frustrated that Lego Dimensions vanished, because they were doing the leaked stuff for Lego Dimensions was so cool. And but I never got into Skylanders, and I think Xbox is going to bring Skylanders back, and that I could really get into, and hopefully they'll do a lot of toys and whatnot. Cool Xbox integration, so I can get some cool like figures and stuff and have them for display. I think that would be awesome. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Man. The Seagate Fire Cuda? Alright, one sec. That's that Fire Cuda. Hold on, still. Sorry, one sec. There we go. And that's the PS5 installation one. Picking up Disney, that's all. You never got around to playing it. Well, it's Disney Infinity 3. You know, the online stuff doesn't work, but, you know, you can still enjoy the different worlds, the different, like, maps. I'd say it's pretty fun if you get your hands on it at this point. And usually people sell the figures pretty cheap, so you should be able to enjoy those. It's a cool experience. Yeah, if you can get your hands on that kind of stuff, I think you'd have fun with it. This is literally the worst map for demolition. Oh, okay. Kinda, I could do for, oh, is that a poutine? Yo, they got poutines? This is Russia, this isn't Canada, though. Deluxe cheese fries. It's a poutine. What do you mean, deluxe cheese fries? What a poutine is. Double cheeseburger signature. What's the difference between a signature burger and a double cheeseburger? Like what they have on it? It just looks like the signature burger is the same as the double cheeseburger, but the double cheeseburger has double cheese on it. And it looks like the signature burger doesn't have cheese. This costs 380 whatever the hell, and that costs 400 whatever the hell. Why wouldn't you just buy the double cheeseburger every time? This pricing boggles my mind. Burger Town, Russia. It's like 3-on-3. I'm gonna find a new lobby. That's really boring. Hello from Indonesia. Welcome. Do I think the rematch? Oh, we already did that one. What is the orange box? I have a video showing it off, but the orange box is the Half-Life 2 experience with the extra episodes. It is old version, classic Team Fortress 2, which is a lot of fun. I have a video for that as well. With multiplayer on the Series X running. And Portal, the original Portal. And what's the other part of that? Half-Life 2, Portal. Is there 5 games in there? I don't know. It's somewhere on the shelf, I think. Nope. Don't put me back into that one. It's called loaded fries here. I'm sorry, but it's a poutine and it's like a signature Canadian dish, so I will not stand for this. I will not stand for this. Orange box. Yeah, Half-Life 2, Portal, and Team Fortress. There you go. I'll put that in the chat. The signature sauce. Yes, it's so chill and fun here. Star Wars The Force Unleashed on Switch port. How do you stream on? I mean, you'd have to look up how to stream on Twitch. Why does it keep trying to put me in this terrible lobby of like freaking that Superstore map? But let me get the Team Fortress one too, and that one. So I actually have like a map. Like I found guys that were playing Orange Box. So okay, I'm gonna have to turn off demolition if it's just gonna keep putting me on that awful map. No, I'm not doing that again. I like demolition, but not on that. So that's Team Fortress Series X. So there you go. I've also played. I think I might do a stream of it someday. Counter-Strike, the 360 version of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. That plays on Series X. That would be a funny stream, I think. I don't. Who's Drake? Like the singer? I don't much care for that. Judging, they commented on judging burgers. I can't say we don't have fun here. Judging burger. I always do stupid stuff like that. Do I plan on streaming Chernobylite? I don't think so. I don't know if people want to see that kind of thing, maybe, but I don't really have plans to. No, it's just Portal 1, Half-Life and the episodes, the Half-Life episodes, and then it's Portal, Half-Life, and the Team Fortress. Jeez, freaking hell, man. Unbelievable sometimes. But you know, I'm also like I'm always open to hearing about like what suggestions you guys want for certain games to be streamed and whatnot. So you know, obviously I listen to feedback. I know a lot of people wanted me to do another WWE stream, so that's something I'm thinking about. So yeah, I don't think I like this map. Yeah, I don't think I like this one.
Enemy at the cross.
I'm on your team, dude. Where'd you get?
No go.
Assist your team at Bravo.
Frustration running high. You saw my Microsoft buys Ubisoft. You gotta check the date that video was done on, and that's half the fun of that is checking the date that it's done on. I always have fun on that day, so you know, keep that in mind. Do I like Aerosmith? They got some good songs. I don't really listen to them a lot, but yeah, they got stuff. Hello there. Have I played Elden Ring? You bet your ass I've played Elden Ring. You can watch me. I did streams of it, finishing that game. So you could watch me play a lot of Elden Ring and getting really frustrated and whatnot. But I beat Elden Ring. I did it. I did it. Yeah. No, I've done Elden Ring. Yeah. God, that was stressful. Oh. Well, that guy's shooting from. That was lucky. I feel like I don't have the speed required, or the twitchiness required almost for this one, which is strange. Could be the drinks. Oh my god, did you guys see that massive Kraken that I got, where it's 1.75 liters at the Costco? It's so big. I should actually pull that out and show it off on stream. It's so big. Do I like Indonesia? I mean, I would say that I'm very indifferent towards Indonesia. I don't really have any opinion of it. I don't know much about the culture or the place or whatnot, or what the politics or anything are like there. So I would say I'm indifferent towards the region. Sorry, I really don't know much about it. If you're thinking about picking up Elden Ring, if you're gonna get frustrated, it's not the game for you. It really isn't for everyone. Yeah, it'd be nice to see Chernobylite. You're bad at it. That one's a little bit of a pain because it's like, you know, you have to do survival stuff. If you die, you kind of need to make saves to play Chernobylite, and you got to realize that if you die, you really kind of get screwed over because you can lose some important stuff, and it's a little annoying to me, Chernobylite, because when you get shot and you're like injured, your screen is like just this ridiculous red, and your controller just like constantly, and you can't really like adjust that, and it drives me freaking nuts. But yeah, maybe we'll do some Chernobylite next time. All I know is tomorrow Vanguard Season 3, obviously, and then, you know, the legendary bug snacks that you've all been waiting for on Thursday. So be bug snacks or be not bug snacks on Thursday night. Thursday. The bugs will be a snacking. You guys are gonna be so, like, if you haven't seen that game, it's really quite something. Honestly, it is a freaking gnarly, dark, wild experience, and I'm so excited. I'm really excited. And I can't find a review place to request that, which is kind of driving me nuts, but, you know, obviously I'll check it out in the Game Pass. Some kills. It's weird that you have to, like, click a dot on something to, like, use the clusters, right? It's a little harder to use. Ah, damn it. Bug snacks, do. Have I played Fortnite since the no building stuff? I haven't yet. Oh, Road 96. Yeah, I still didn't hear back about. I'll follow up on that one because that was one I actually was kind of curious about. I'll do a follow up on it. If you could drop a note on the Discord to remind me about Road 96, that would be helpful. Because again, I forget about a lot of stuff, but yeah. Changing my name to Bugsnax. It's all about Bugsnax. Peppa Pig 2. Hey, there's a new DLC coming out for Peppa Pig 2. Still can't get a review copy of that one, guys. But that's the dream. The Seagate installation video was great. Oh, thanks. I think I did a really good job on that one. I think it's pretty precise and it covers it and shows it off. Because I was looking at stuff online about how to do it, and I'm like, you know, it's like working on a PC, and I think a lot of people have no idea what they're doing when it comes to, like, you know, opening up a console and putting in the NVMe drive. And I was just like, yeah, I'll put a video together on it. I think it's pretty well done. Glad you found that helpful. Where's the Peppa Pig gameplay? Someday we will do this. Stress the Series X. That's next gen gaming is is Peppa Pig. There is a next gen version of Peppa Pig. The FPS controls are not great. Well, they're very sluggish and slow. When you get to the 60 FPS mode, though, it helps a lot in that game for moving and stuff like that. There you go. And it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. With ray tracing. Yeah, they would not give me a review code for Peppa Pig, and that's their loss. Favorite COD? Call of Duty 4. Yeah, Call of Duty 4 is that one. Oh, and what else is cool is, so part of the PlayStation, like, premium tiers is, like, a certain tier is going to give you a trial to games. Now, it sounds like that's going to be really widespread, so I think you can basically get, like, a 2-hour trial with, like, any game over, like, $40 in price or something like that. So that is going to really increase my video potential on PlayStation if I can literally just trial a bunch of stuff and do videos off of it. I'm actually quite excited about that program. It's weird that they're locking all of this stuff behind certain paid tiers. A little anti-consumer, what can I say? But I am a little excited to do video coverage using that kind of stuff. Just gotta get the Seagate Fire CUDA. It's very good. It runs very well on that platform. I'm hoping to review Hogwarts Legacy. We'll have to see how that goes. Your hands of full static. Yes, static electricity and electronics go hand in hand. So get rubbing on some blankets or carpets or something, and it'll whoosh. Yeah, that's the best stuff for there. I've got the Coke, or what's the rum and Coke, but it's the Kraken rum. I'm gonna bring out the bottle afterwards. It's so big. It's like, yeah, I think Gotham Knights is gonna release this year. I think it is gonna release. I'm pretty sure it is. And nice heart emotes to you as well. Someday I'm gonna get a nice text full of texts that are gonna be like full of these weird heart emotes. Like I said, one of the more like, I guess, sorrowing or funny things in life is seeing like your most used texts during a break, or during when you're seeing someone. They go to like red hearts, red emotes, and then afterwards it's just like, you know, meh, shrug emotes. It's very, very funny how that changes. Can't remember if I like this map or not.
Securing Alpha.
It's honestly, it's been so long for this one, I almost forget about bits of it, which is strange. I really like this COD. I played a good amount of it. Looks good. Can't wait to play old games. Yeah, I want to play some old games. I want to do videos on these old games. That's what I'm excited about. But it is kind of weird to like price lock some of this stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not huge on that. But I get that they're trying to, you know, they're trying to get people to pay more so they can just extract some extra revenue. But it is also humorous that they're like, hey, you know, people don't care about backwards compatibility, and then they're like, anyways, with that, if you want to get the, you know, backwards compatibility, you gotta pay the extra amounts. And it's just like, really? Like, really? I don't know. You know, just it's so funny how they go back and forth on that kind of stuff. But regardless, it should be a lot of new PlayStation videos I can do. It might sound crazy, guys, but we are running out of older Series X games. Eventually we will run out, I think. Then what will I do? What will
You're
I
needed
do?
at B.
Doth not know. Will Metal Gear games be on the system? I don't know when we'll see Metal Gear yet. Have I done a room tour? I have not. I have not. God of War Ragnarok? Yeah, that one's supposed to come out this year. I think it will. It's been in development for a long time. I'm pretty confident that one's coming out this year. And I will review it, so stay tuned for that. It should be really, really cool to review that one. I loved the God of War soft reboot?
Allied UAV overhead.
I think it's a sequel, but it you know, a name and stuff. It's kind of a soft reboot of the franchise, right? So,
Charlie secure.
I don't know what you call that. The God of War 2018. I think it came out in 2018. Whatever. I really like that one. I'm very excited about the sequel. So I hope it's good. I really do. I really hope it's just amazing.
Allied UAV
Boy.
overhead.
Yeah. Well, I hope that's good. They got delisted. I believe those ones will come back. I believe the issue was some clips they don't have the rights to anymore, and I believe those games will come back at some point. The Metal Gear ones. I haven't done a room tour. I'm still playing around with things. I don't know when I'm going to. Someday I probably will. But yeah, I'm still got some shelving and stuff I want to put together and do a little tour thing and whatnot. Really not that exciting. It's like, you know, I even do on the YouTube stories, I do little like clips showing off different areas. But, you know, it's just kind of like a lot of work stuff everywhere. It's not too thrilling.
Enemy has Bravo.
I think underwhelmed will be a word people use. Oh, and I still need to do that Expo video. Working on it, guys. It's takes time. Definitely takes some time. That was close. Oh, another guy there. I buy everything digitally. I do have to buy stuff. I don't like buying physical. I am looking at doing, like I've been looking at acquiring older games that you can't get digitally as physical copies. I believe I'm picking up a copy of SSX Tricky for the original Xbox for like $1 this week. So I'll do a video on that, which should be fun. It's free to rock around, that's right, all time it's tricky. What? Tricky. That one does not emulate well. I'm gonna put that out there. It does not emulate well. But, yeah, I'm looking at acquiring some in physical that are really old, but like buying new games, I don't buy physical copies at all. Everything that I can get digitally, I buy digitally because, you know, it's just, it's better. It really is. And I know a lot of people like your physical copies and blah, 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 but yeah, I can't be bothered. Except now I'm going to end up with all these retro games, and it's just going to be like, ugh. But once you start, you just keep going. I spend some time sitting there going through, like, what is it, Kijiji and stuff, looking for, like, older games, and it's kind of like you gotta find them for the right price, because it's like I don't want to pay a lot for these things. I'm gonna do a video on them and just ignore them for a while and whatnot. But yeah, gotta find the right prices and stuff.
Reloading.
Yeah. Physical mobile games? Well, I always look at it like, you know, PC has moved to basically 100% digital, and no one says anything or complains. They actually get better sales, so that's where things are going. And the sooner people accept it, you know, that's just how it goes. I do wonder, though, for the long term of the backwards compatibility program, some of the games that only work via the disc, it's like eventually I'm thinking we just won't be able to play those, which will be sad. The Gollum game? Oh my god. I have no idea how that Gollum game is going to shape up. No idea if that one's going to be good or not. I hope it's good, but like... Because I think it was like Kevin and I were sitting there like, a Gollum game? Because I told him, like, oh, you know, they're working on a Golem game. He's like, there's so many Lord of the Rings things they could do, and they're like, a Golem game?
Good work. We expect great.
I was like, ah, that's what they're doing. My favorite console was the 360. I think it's the Series X now. It's really, really exciting. I want to grab that freaking bottle and show that off. One sec, I gotta get it. Oh, my legs. Ow. Don't worry, guys. I'm right here. This is the bottle I got at Costco. Look at how freaking big this thing is. 1.75 liters. Oh my. It's like Skooma for size? Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, look at this thing. It's a monster. Absolute. Oh. And yes, I know, when it comes to monster. That's what she said. Hey. Golem works for a stealth game. I mean, we'll see. We will see. And to show the Skooma again, which finally came in, I'm so excited for this review. I hope it does really well. And then I could be like, hey companies, you got cool liquor stuff? We can show them off on the channel and stuff. And people would be like, oh, cool. And I'd be like, yeah. I'm exhausted. Day-to-day tired. What is on the schedule for tomorrow? Double Battle Pass XP. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was... Is it double XP to start the new season, or is that crazy? Oh, and apparently 2K is working on a... via Tom Henderson, they're working on a Rocket League competitor called Gravity Goal, and it's going to be Motortron bike kind of things instead of cars. That sounds interesting. I'll have to see what that is. I mean, we did talk about Xbox looking at more acquisitions the other day, so that's not new news. Like, I never know who sees what when it comes to streams, and it's like, is it the same audience, different audiences? I don't know. We try to cover stuff. Batman Arkham Origins for Series X. I'm trying to get my hands on that one. There's a couple 360 games I'm trying to find for the, you know, to do video stuff on. I was gonna borrow that COD 2 COD 2 Arkham Origins, Battlefield 2, and one other game from Kevin when we went to Costco, but we forgot, so I didn't get to do that. But I'm hoping... Oh, NFL 06, yeah, that one, because I want to get the achievements on it. But yeah, I was, hopefully at some point I'll get to borrow those from Kevin so I can do some videos on them. If not, I'll end up maybe buying them if I can find them. But yeah, some stuff it's kind of a little rare. You don't think of things as being rare until you go to do stuff. Like, I guess I sold a bunch of my 360 games because, you know, we were moving on and they weren't backwards compatible, so I was like, I don't need these, so... Either they're missing, which seems unlikely for me because I keep my games and my electronics pretty well stocked and managed, but it's like I don't have some of my favorite games and it's driving me crazy, so I'm gonna have to try to reacquire and find some of them. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Yay. That should be exciting. Thinking of buying one? What are you thinking of buying?
Enemy at the junkyard.
Skooma is not really a drink. Is it a bottle filled with real alcohol? Skooma is a real drink. I literally have a Skooma bottle. And due to legality reasons in shipping within the country, they had to send the drink as a secondary vial, as a tester vial. So, there you go. Who's Kevin? He's a... That's a good question. He's some random guy that I invite on the stream sometimes. He was last in... I walked right into that. What did I do with Kevin last? Frick, we did... something. This is this week? What did we do? What did we do with Kevin? One second, I gotta check this out on the channel.
Enemy UAV.
He was last in our Battlefield 5 stream towards the end of the show. No, he was in our, I think he was in the whole Battlefield 5 stream, or was he not? Oh, he was in Hell Let Loose for sure. Yeah, so he does some stuff.
Stand by. We've got Charlie.
Yeah, so that should help. A lot of people don't know who Kevin is, don't worry about it. Do I stream every day? Basically, we started about a year ago, so it's been 1 year, and I missed, like, I think 5 days, because either I was working on some sort of review, you know, I had to review a game, and I needed, you know, I didn't have time to fit in a stream, or I was doing something else, and I couldn't do a stream, but basically every day. So it's pretty consistent. But anyways, be sure to like the stream, subscribing's great, donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member, you get cool perks like the emotes to use in the chat, and our comments on the channel. Alternatively, Patreon options, streaming all the time, lots of fun. And, you know, if you've never seen the description of the videos, there's like a link for the Discord and all that there too. Which is cool. He drop shot him, son of a mother. Unbelievable.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Damn it. It's a drink thing from the Elder Scrolls? Yeah, but it's real, man. It's real. It's so real.
You're needed at Charlie.
I can't believe The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's 70 bucks. That one is ultra rare. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's why. That one is really ultra rare. So, good luck acquiring that one. The videos on that game have done very well for me.
We're taking Charlie.
So, Spider-Man's always one I do around the holidays. I do a video on that one. It's fun to milk that. God, again. I don't really like this level. It's a little too open almost. It's weird. Like for 6v6, it seems like it's too big. You know what I mean? Like it almost seems like this should be a larger map rather than for 6v6.
Enemy's halfway there. Step it up.
I'm reloading.
Ah, frick. I reload both my guns and I just get shot up by a guy. Come on, guys. We gotta get these positions back.
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
Huh, okay. Why did I have to play Mario for 2019? You don't have it installed. Yeah, it takes up a lot of space. Series S is a really good console. If you can get a Series X, I always suggest that. So, yeah. I'm always about that. But yeah, I always say if you can get a Series X, I would go for it because, you know, you get a lot of extra perks and you get that higher resolution. But the Series S is a beautiful console. You know, I've played both, reviewed both. I stand by either of them. They're pretty nice little machines. The Series S usually punches above its weight too if developers properly like optimize for it, right? How the hell did that guy know I was over there? You know, Kevin is a good and funny guy. You know, very entertaining. I know he's your favorite there, man. A lot of Spider-Man. All of the Spider-Man games have been delisted except for what PlayStation has.
They've got 2 objectives. Keep
Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, I kind of wanted to take a look at that one on the Series S and see what it's like.
Enemy UAV overhead.
But I feel like it's too late almost to do that, to do a video of that one on the Series S because it's just a tech demo. I don't know, maybe people find it neat.
Get those positions. We're being
But, I get really frustrated. You get like annihilated before you can even react to a bullet on this one. How? How are you killing us all that fast, this guy? I don't get it. Yeah, it was very suddenly that, you know, the game was like almost practically tied. And then all of a sudden they like started doubling our score and just like freaking die, like little sus that they all of a sudden turned the tide like that. A little weird. But I don't think this map is too big for 6v6. I feel. I am out of this lobby. I'm out of here. This is a piss off. That's what this is. But match left, right, and center on this bad boy. It's not only on PS or on PC only. Unreal Engine 5 is available on Fortnite on the consoles, the next gen consoles, and the Matrix demo also is Unreal Engine 5. No Man's Sky, it's like an open universe galaxy game. I'm jealous. Oh, of course, my can't keep up with that Kev guy. He's too entertaining. He gets all the women. That's what I've heard, and the dudes too. Anyways. Yeah, that's what it is. Should we put on double XP? It doesn't matter anyways. I got so freaking much of it. It's like, what's the point? Al Rabe Air Base. We played on that tonight? Okay. I almost prefer the intensity levels, like the blitz intensity from Vanguard now. I'm too used to it. Too used to it. Alright, guys. Let's do this. I don't really remember this map. What is this? Burger Town! Why did they repeat the burgers twice? This just seems like unnecessary signage. What kind of map is this? Team Deathmatch? Why are we playing on Team Death? I didn't pick Team Deathmatch. Why are we on a Team Deathmatch? Did I pick Team Deathmatch accidentally? This is weird. I only played Team Deathmatch. The joys of eating cereal out of a cup. That's pretty dark, man. But I do private matches with subs. No, I don't do that. People are always encouraged to jump in and play, though, if they'd like to. But I don't really do private match setups. But yeah, people, like I said, it's always cool. You know, have the Activision account, jump in and join and whatnot. But, I'm all for it. Ow. Ooh, that was a long shot with the little MP5 there.
Got him. We've got a UAV on station.
That guy freaking like spawn there?
UAV overhead. We're halfway there. Marking targets. You cleared off.
Yeah, I don't really like playing Team Deathmatch. This is really weird for me. I must have accidentally clicked something. The hell? How'd that guy get there? He like spawned beside me? Strange. They must be, I think they'll be coming from behind because our teammates push that way. Maybe not? What are you shooting at? Oh, I got assassinated? Frick, I was close to my chopper. Ah. I thought the MP5 was really weak in this game. Yeah, Game Pass Ultimate's pretty sick. Game Pass is pretty beneficial. Do I recommend the PS5, Series X, Series S? I mean, I always get the the top of the line consoles. I always prefer if I can. Like I said, if you're more like budget conscious, you know, the Series S is really, really great. You know, obviously Game Pass is nice. But you know, if you can get a Series X, you get a PS5, both very, very good consoles, really good visuals, really good next-gen performance, so whatever your preference is, you know, you do you. But if you are grabbing an Xbox, consider doing so through the affiliate link. Whoa! I'm surprised my teammate didn't shoot that guy down.
Enemy at the back alley.
Friendly UAV overhead. Enemy counter UAV online. Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound. Friendly care package inbound.
Oh, shooting the other guy, and that guy's right there to smoke it. I should get a face tat. I don't think I'm gonna do that. You'll grab me through the affiliate link.
Enemy at the
That sounds a little bit like a Freddy Krueger kind of thing there.
Take cover.
That's funny. Kev always kills. Always kills. Yeah, we definitely don't stream this one enough. Oh, there's a lot of guys over there. Stream Blood Hunt at some point. It's out today. I'm gonna look at that game. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it, but I am gonna download that game and take a look at it. So, yeah, it's on my calendar. So I gotta do that. Is it out or is it like coming out tomorrow morning or something? I do have that on my list of things to do.
I'm reloading. We're winning this fight. Hold it back. Changing mag. Reloading.
Now we won a really boring deathmatch. How big is my TV monitor? I have 65, 60, something like that TV. The review of it's up on the channel. And how far am I away from it? 6 feet? More? 10 feet? I don't know. Not too sure. How many games do I have? A lot. Farah. Oh yeah, that's one of the characters in this game. I remember that. Yeah, I've got like if it'll load, I've got 1400 installed, just under 1400 installed, and usually I think it's 2400 games. It's not loading. Usually it's got a number right beside all owned games, but not really popping out. I just didn't know if it was out yet. I didn't check it out. Oh, it's just under 2200 games, so there you go. Exciting. Really, really exciting. Am I happy that VRR comes out for the PS5? Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's about time. It's kind of a weird not to have that next gen feature, but you know, it's cool. Yeah. Domination as your cave.
Check. Consider on Overwatch.
Yeah, P5. Are we doing the caves? How many hard drives do I have? Internal, 2 last or older externals, and then the Seagate expansion drive. So, three of them.
We're taking Alpha.
Base. Oh, that's cool. I don't even remember the operators and stuff in this. I know I got the COD 4
Alpha
kind
secure.
of watch for my character. That's kind of cool. I think this is the map everybody hates, right? The caves. The caves.
We've lost Bravo.
Reloading.
Going through the caves.
Taking Bravo.
I do like that all of the maps actually feel like real-world locations in this game. I always thought that was neat. You know, because typically maps, they usually feel like specific slices of, like, you know, set environments just for this, you know, these games. Whereas these maps in this game actually feel, for the most part, like natural, you know, shipping places or, you know, little villages and stuff. I actually really like that about this game. The realism.
Grenade out. Throwing stun.
For cyber attack? That's an oldie one. You want the memory card, but it's expensive? It is. it really is. I was looking at like getting the 2 terabyte one, and I'm like, it's like $500 here or something. I was just like, oh, because I kind of want more, or I need more storage for my PC, and I was like, it's $500 for like 18 terabytes. And then I was looking at that, and it's like 2 terabytes of next gen new storage for like $500, and I'm like, can't do it. Can't do it. Should honestly see if Seagate wants to send that or something. That would be nice. Oh god. Actually, I should email Seagate again and see if they're doing anything new. I don't think I've reviewed anything for them for a while.
We're on Alpha. Stand by. We hold all the objectives. Losing B. We've lost Bravo. You're needed at A. We've lost Alpha.
It's kind of quiet. I don't know. It's like kind of semi-full lobbies. I think on their team they're down a few
Reloading.
players.
Securing B.
That guy's like literally was standing on my grenade and he didn't blow up.
We're holding Bravo.
It's a bit odd. Quite a bit odd
Enemy
indeed.
UAV overhead.
I saw you in the caves. Why? So you like come out of a well here.
Entering the AO.
All right.
Cluster strike is go for launch.
Target mark. Send it.
I can honestly not notice me.
Strike away.
Really? Like I just not know the map layout or something? That was weird.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Reloading.
There goes the UAV.
Dropped him. I'm reloading.
Oh, ah, man, oh. But never Warzone. I got really tired of Warzone. Like, I mean, we played a lot of it when COVID first was like building up, and then it's like, yeah, I've got my fill of Warzone. I'll probably check it out though for like the Godzilla stuff. I would say tomorrow. And you know, if they do a Warzone 2.0, obviously we'll be streaming that and stuff, so that'll be a big deal. But I think I've got my fill for you know, at least for now. Yeah, except for probably having to show it off tomorrow, but you get what I'm saying.
Securing C. We've got Charlie.
Ooh, freaking snipers, man.
Enemy at the cave entrance.
Warzone in a bad spot. What's the best COD, right? I mean, Vanguard's the most new COD. They're updating content and adding to it all the time. It's usually the newest one is usually the one to go to if you want to keep getting, like, updates. I don't like Cold War. I never suggest Cold War. This one still seems decently active. There's quite a few CODs you can play that still have communities and whatnot.
Stand by.
Oh, for... I am getting excited though that we're getting close to it, where it's been a month, so I can do Modern Warfare Remastered again. That's always a pleasure for me to stream that one. I think that's coming up soon to be able to do that again. Yeah, maybe Black Ops 2. Although I'm thinking I'm saving maybe Black Ops 2
You're needed at sea.
for maybe that sponsored video next month, assuming that happens. I don't know if it is or not. I think we're in phase 3 of whatever on that to see if that happens. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe, it's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon options. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. Too much fun. Oh, I just kicked this slightly. Slightly. There you go. Yeah, Black Ops 2, lots of hackers, but sometimes, you know, you get in and you don't really experience too many hackers, and it's kind of nice. And, you know, when you get things actually rolling, not cheating, it could be fun. The other thing is, like, I don't get why people hack in that game at this point. It's like, what are you getting out of it? You're kind of making it harder for yourself to be able to play that game. So I don't know, I really don't understand it. I'm hoping once Xbox gets their hands on the franchise that they maybe try to clean some of that stuff up. I'm sure they don't really care because it's old and stuff, but it would be cool to see if that was something they looked at doing. That was a very weird spot to camp.
Securing C. Enemy personal radar in the air. We've got Charlie.
Which headset do I use? Usually like the generic Xbox controller headset or one of the Turtle Beaches or Lucid Sound. I got like a few different headsets. I'm reviewing one of the Turtle Beach Stealth Max 2s right now or something. I actually need to get on that. I need to get on working on that one. But I am working on it review-wise. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, exciting. And again, for those that are joining late. Skooma, da, da, da. I am not being excited about the magic of the Skooma. It's life-changing. That's what this is. It's the pick-me-up I need.
Holding two. We have the advantage. Securing C. Reloading. We're taking Charlie. We're holding all points. Defend. We've lost A. Grenade out. Hostiles at Charlie. Go. Grenade out. Throwing stun. We've lost Charlie. Keep fighting. We got this. We've got a UAV on station. Losing Bravo. I'm reloading. Securing Alpha. To reload. UAV entering the AO. We captured Alpha.
Oh jeez, I thought he jumped over me higher. Do I think consoles will get easier to buy? If you missed the earlier part of the stream, Microsoft released their kind of metrics details, where, you know, obviously they paid to get chips and whatnot, chip priority. They mentioned that over the summer, it's going to be very hard to get consoles, so if you do want to get a console, now is the time to push for that, because of the lockdowns in China. It's going to really cause a problem with getting these consoles manufactured, so there's going to be another dip in availability. So maybe strike now if you want to get one. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, just looking at something. Yeah. So I would look at trying to acquire one while they're going to be a little bit more available here, and then it probably will get harder soon. So just keep that in mind. Hardpoint, Little Harbor. That's the remake of the COD 1 map, right? Skooma. I think the Skooma post was fun on the channel. I got a kick out of doing that today. Freaking happy about that thing arriving. Hmm. Anything else going on? Oh, thanks, Slaughter, for those details. Now we wait for the hard point. We did this earlier tonight. Hopefully this goes better. I gotta say overall this stream, though, we've just been really not having good squads going on. Just like deaths. Alright, let's go, team.
Hard point. Track down the hard point and control them. We have our first target.
Man, I sure get like a lot of people's party invites in the day. Other people have to deal with that. I'm just like, ugh. I have notifications off though, so I never have to deal with it. But it's just like I still, I guess, even pop up on like the PC and that. There's no sound or anything, but I kind of look and I'm just like, jeez. A lot of people gave up. Well, I mean, they're a little bit more available right now for stuff. But it is, like, keep in mind, these consoles are selling. You know, the demand is high. It's higher than it's ever been for these consoles. So, like, they're selling them as fast as they can make them. It's actually kind of weird almost how much people want next-gen consoles. You know, because, like, the sales numbers have just been, like, way exponentially higher than they anticipated almost, I would say, for all sides. And they could be making a lot more if they had the allotment. And it makes you wonder if, like, next gen's gonna be even bigger, because, you know, kind of console sales stagnate a little bit. I don't know if you've looked at the sales over gen on gen, but, like, you know, they are relatively the same between the different console gens. It's not like an industry where the number of consoles sold, like, grows way higher typically, right? But it is neat that there's this much demand at this time, and I'm kind of like, will the next gen consoles even have like more demand, or will it go down again? You know, is it right place, right time kind of demand for stuff? It's a really weird era. It's like, you know, as I always say, in the past I would be able to predict things so much easier in regards to what they do, like mid-gen console refreshes, release dates, all that stuff, but it feels like every day is just like random nonsense almost. I'm just going with the flow. Going with the flow.
Hard point lost. 10 seconds. Get ready.
But yeah, so if you want to get next gen console, jump on it, because it's going to get a little harder. Especially when Xbox is literally saying that. They're like, we had our best quarter, but, you know, it's going to be a little harder in the next quarter, because we literally can't make more of these now, and yeah, blah, blah, blah. So, kind of cool. Kind of cool. But for those that do have their next-gen consoles, I hope you're enjoying them and having fun with them. Weird spot to put a care package down, so he'll actually be able to securely grab that with nobody shooting his ass.
Recontrol the hard point. Enemy contact on the way. Take cover. 10 seconds. Get ready. Reloading. We're in the lead.
Is there not a guy up there like 2 seconds ago?
Control the hard point.
Maybe not. that guy come from?
Movement. We control.
Wait until you can walk in a store and buy one? Yeah, it's gonna be harder.
Shit.
Well, you gotta make money where you can, right? That's capitalism. Dun 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 dun.
Get ready to move.
It's like basic economics, though. It's like if you have enough money, you can kind of do whatever you want.
Reloading.
It also works on a country scale, I guess.
Go. Get to the next place. The hard point is ours.
Or if you're an important part of economics, you can do what you want, which, you know, is what it is in that regard, right?
Enemy missile in the AO. Friendly Chopagona inbound. We've got control. Hardpoint contested. The hardpoint. The hardpoint is ours. Get ready. Enemy inside the Go. Get to the next one. Enemy's got the hardpoint.
Enemies to cargo containers.
Grenade out! Throwing stun! We control the hardpoint. I have to reload. Hardpoint contested. Reloading.
I got a slight lead going on. Why is Microsoft having a hard time making more? I mentioned that the lockdowns in China right now.
Reloading.
I mean, there's a lot of people not working there because they're like really intense lockdowns. So, I mean, they're the ones who basically put everything together. That's gonna cause issues, further issues, you know. There's nothing fully ever fixed.
Enemy's taking the hardpoint.
But yeah, I mean, if they're not getting manufactured or they get manufactured, obviously that means there's not going to be as much supply, right? And it's not like the demand is going down any degree.
Throwing stun.
I'm not trying to cause any sort of panic buying, because I think that idea that people like, oh, push the panic buying, but like, it's logical. It really is logical. I mean, if they're telling their, you know, their investors that during an investor meeting, it means, yeah, prepare for that to be a problem coming up here again. To enjoy the what's available, play Bloodhunt. I'll probably take a look at it. I complain about us, or me not getting as much kills right now, but we are winning, so that's nothing to complain about. Freaking area, man.
Enemies to cargo containers.
Hardpoint contested. Enemy cruise missile incoming.
There's like this incredible meat waiting for me after the stream. I know that sounds weird, but we like slow cooked, I think, kind of a brisket. It kind of tastes like Montreal smoked meat, and it's amazing. It's so good today. I wanted to eat more of it, but I wouldn't get sick of eating too much. It's so good. And I believe there's still some left in the fridge,
Friendly UAV online.
and I'm very excited. I'm starving thinking about it, actually.
Hardpoint.
Halo 3 is my favorite title.
10 seconds. Get ready to move. Hardpoint lost. Enemy. Location under our control.
Oh, we got a good lead.
Next hardpoint. Go.
See if we can keep this.
Reload it. The hard
Okay, I
point
see all
is
these
ours.
red dots, and I do not see where these guys are. There's one. Let's do.
Reloading.
Where did you go? Seems like logically they would spawn over there, considering all our teams elsewhere. But...
Enemy at the warehouse.
oh well. Damn it. Hope that helps. But yeah, lots of good games to look forward to this year. Lots of cool experiences. I for one am quite excited, especially since we're getting to like, you know, May, and that's where all the leaks and rumors start like ramping up as we get towards like the conferences, hopefully conferences. And I'm looking forward to streaming that kind of thing and talking about it. And we'll have our. I still got to organize this. I got to see what's going on. Every year I do a pre. I guess typically you call it E3, but it's going to be a pre-Xbox conference chat or something, I guess. So stay tuned for that. Have some people chat on it. We'll have Kevin jump in. You're just going to get a PS5 because that's what your friends are on? Cool, man. Good luck. I hope you enjoy it when you grab it. Ow. Am I a big Starbucks guy? I don't really drink coffee, but I do love going to Starbucks. The Frappuccinos, that's literally all I had like every day when I went to like my post-secondary. I had Starbucks every day. Huge waste of money thinking back, but yeah, it was great. Tasted good. Yeah, no, I like my Starbucks. I do enjoy it. Matchpoint Tennis is coming. Oh, day one with a Game Pass. That's cool. What happened to what was it? Virtua Tennis. Wasn't Virtua Tennis a big thing and you just like it's just been gone, hasn't it? Was that a Sega thing? Was Virtua Tennis? Sounds like a Sega thing. Yeah, we literally just played this map. I want to see if we get a different map. Blood Hunt, but it's not what you thought it was going to be. I think it's like a battle royale type game. Isn't it free to play or something? I don't know. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna see what it is, and you know, probably do a video or something on it. But tomorrow's Vanguard, season 3, and then after that is Bugsnax. Where do I rank this COD? Pretty high. Pretty high. It's a good Call of Duty game. Very well done. Yes. Me and Doggo run along. He's got his little battle vest on. I bet he could hold a water bottle for my walks. Yes. Yes, he could. Cheshire Park. Really remember this one. Okay. That's cool. It's different. I'm down. Oh yeah, the weird, like, devil, like, face mask thing with the ghillie suit. That was always silly looking. Very silly looking. We've come so far. I will definitely send all the love to Kev as well, I know you always enjoy your Kev, so he knows. I'll let him know again as well, though. Sonic tennis game? Sonic at the Olympics? You said $59.99? I thought it was like a free-to-play game, like a battle royale thing. Extend my stuff on VR? I'm looking at getting the PSVR 2, but only if there's like a good amount of games to cover on it. Other than that, I don't really have plans to cover VR stuff right now. I definitely don't have interest in covering PC VR at the moment, but you know, things change, blah blah blah. But yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on the VR at the current point in time. But you know, hopefully someday I'll be able to show off VR content and whatnot. So stay tuned for that fun. Yeah, I don't really remember playing on this map ever. But anyways, new match. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing is great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. So much fun. And we'll probably do, I don't know, a few more matches. Maybe more, who's to say. Hope you guys enjoy the action.
Reloading.
I literally do not remember this map at all.
Hardpoint contested. Taking fire.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Is that a boy with like a freaking, we got like a horn or something that he's like blowing on? Huh, interesting. This looks like it's a British kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, neighborhood? A British neighborhood? Yeah, Oculus? I don't know. I look again, I don't really believe in the PC VR stuff. I actually think it's a bit of a waste of money currently, at least from a perspective of doing content on it. But it's, you know, again, you never know. I might move into that kind of stuff. I've just got money this year kind of earmarked for like other things, you know, like I want to get the GoPro, I want to do a new PC build, and those are going to be expensive. Maybe the PSVR, I've got like a pre-order on Steam Deck, but I'm actually thinking I might cancel that at this point, because, you know, so many people have covered everything on it, I'm kind of like, what's the point now, but, yeah. So, well, we'll see how it goes. Miss out on great exclusives? Whatever. You know, like, it is what it is, right?
Get ready, we're about to move.
I mean, you can buy both consoles if you like them. You grab a PS5 and you grab a Series S. It's not an issue. You don't have to just buy one. You know, you don't have to be locked down. You can be a strong, independent person that has multiple console platforms, if it's within your means, and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? What game will be coming, and it's exclusive on Xbox? Redfall, and Starfield, and Forza, for this year. And I don't know what else will be exclusive from like the smaller games, but there's a lot that are launching on Game Pass. Plague Tale Requiem, Sniper Elite 5, Bug Snacks. It's very nice. I'm wrong. I'm not saying Oculus is like bad. I'm just saying it's like, I don't see that I would get value out of like doing video stuff on it right now. Like, I don't think it's big enough for regular people to be too interested in it for video stuff. That's my biggest thing, is just being like, I don't think I would get a return on investment, and I don't think VR really quite took off yet. I don't know if it will with this current wave of it, because, you know, VR keeps coming and going throughout the years. It has. But, yeah, we'll wait and see with the little PlayStation VR stuff, if they jump in on that or not. I don't know, again, just not too interested in the PC VR at the moment. Things could change, you know, like I said, I want to get a new PC build, but I do have finite amounts of money, and I can only buy so much. And, you know, I mean, if I was like super ultra rich, I'd be like, oh, whatever, I'll just buy anything, but gotta pick and choose, you know? You gotta pick and choose.
Next hard point. Let's go. Enemies taking the hard point.
I kinda like this map. It's a bit smaller, but I kinda like it. Series S is cheap and worth it. Exactly, my huh? No, you have to buy one. The best COD game? Call of Duty 4. It's British. Yeah, definitely British. Definitely British. Yeah. Slaughter is doing a bit of a satirical note. It's exactly what Slaughter's doing there. Is this a market? Like an actual market? This looks more like a little 7-Eleven place. That is a good little camping spot. I gotta say, that's a nice little nestled in one.
Get ready, we're about to move.
I guess I'll sit in this. Okay.
Enemy at the center.
Her eyes are kind of creepy looking. Oh, they're rolled back, kind of. Ugh. She's got this like weird, suggestive latex red suit.
Location secure.
I don't hate it.
Enemy at the shop.
Yeah, there you go.
Enemy stake is a hot point.
VR is the future. And again, I've heard that many times, and I've yet to see VR become like a truly mainstream sort of thing. I like VR, it's cool, but I don't know if it's quite popular yet. Truly popular, you know what I mean? But we'll see how things go with it. I guess the bigger question is, this year, what is the big VR game releasing that is like a must? You know, tell me what game is releasing this year that you can only play on VR and it's like a must-play VR experience. And it's not like at all me trying to be negative, but I'm just like legitimately curious. Like, is there some big VR thing this year where you're like, oh wow, you gotta get this game and you gotta have a VR system to play it. And I don't think there's really anything this year. In the past, you know, you'll be like, oh, Half-Life Alyx, and it's like, yeah, that's one game. Maybe Beat Saber, but like, you know, it's pretty small. It's just like, there's not really things where it's like, oh, you need VR. Because these great games are there, and that's my hold-up, is kind of like, what do I get out of VR? That's the thing. Like, my purchases do have to make sense from, like, you know, business and whatnot perspectives. But yeah. Anyways, GTA was only on PlayStation. I really don't at this point. It's been so long. Best Xbox exclusive in the future? Starfield will probably be that big exclusive this year for Xbox that you should look at, You get it on PC too, you know, if you want to. But Starfield will be that big game this year. And who knows, maybe they'll have a surprise or two that might blow your mind. Who's to say? Crisis style games, like Time Crisis. Oh, we're getting a new Crisis 4. We're getting a new Time Splitters. Many games work for VR. Yeah, a lot do, but like, what is only on VR? That it's like, you've got to get a VR headset because that's the only way to play this game. You know, that's kind of what I'm looking for, and I don't really think there is anything coming out this year that says that. Come on, guys. Everyone's around the position, but nobody wants to get in on it. Why we lose. That's why we keep losing. And I too have given up on the objective at this point. It's 200 and something to 80, so we're not making a comeback. That is for sure. I'd love Sunset Overdrive too. 120 will be standard. Maybe it'll be very common next gen or mid-gen refresh. I still think like a true native 4K 60 is probably going to be like a standard that they'll be trying to go towards without like upscaling stuff. But I think even this gen you're going to see a lot of games actually delivering 120 FPS action. Will that they all be at 4K? Probably not, but you know, I do think it's something you're going to see more options for, especially when VR or VRR finally gets on PlayStation. Both consoles support it; it'll get more love and support, right? Yeah, no, I'm always happy to answer questions on my own stuff. And suggestions are always good. I'd really love it if PlayStation would bankroll a Sunset Overdrive 2 now that they own Insomniac, and technically that IP. The only issue is Microsoft has the publishing rights for the first Sunset Overdrive, so it's like they would have to pay Microsoft to get the first game on there, and it's kind of weird to release a sequel for Sunset Overdrive because, you know, people won't have played the first one, and I don't know. It's a bit of a mess, but yeah. Connect 3, because the Connect 2.0 was what released with Xbox One, but I'd like a new Connect. I think Connect would pair nicely with VR, and you could do like hand stuff and be in VR. Max Payne 1 and 2 Remake are happening. Yes, they are. Should be riveting to see when that comes out and what happens with that. Interesting. Oh, the guinea pig's doing something. The Fluencer pig guys. I always love that. Oh, okay. So I also, like, I asked for COD points, right? And I did the color of money. You know, I kind of Tom Cruise and the other guy, Paul Newman, I think it was, doing the whole billiards thing, but they were like shooting COD points instead of like the balls into COD points, and then I got sent. I'm trying to find this. He's like, here's Godzilla sending you COD points. Again, the webcam, it's such a hard time with the phone thing, but yeah, that's kind of Godzilla, and he's just like shooting COD points towards me. Can I like darken those or something? Anyways, got such a laugh out of that. I'm like, I should have sent him like King Kong with COD points, and he can send me Godzilla with COD points. But yeah, we have a funny thing. I'm gonna have to come up with something clever next time I request COD points as well, which will be funny. Hard hat. We're gonna find people. COD Mobile has like what, 500, 600 million players. I don't think it's getting forgotten. 3D gaming. 3D gaming is such a cool concept. Like, I always remember playing like the Lego games and being like, oh, I wish this was actually 3D so you could judge like where the platforms are, because sometimes it's like it's all so flat and it's like, ugh. But no, I just like 3D is a cool thing. I know people like to make fun of it and stuff, but that, you know, it is. Is this a remake from Modern Warfare 3? I think this is a remake. Mafia 1 to 60 FPS, that would be nice, but people didn't buy those Mafia games, so that's why they're not updating them, man. That is why.
Domination.
Is this a remake of... This is a remake of the Modern Warfare 3 map. Okay, yeah. Looks really good.
Reloading.
It actually looks really, really good here. Huh. The little pink cloud thing. I do like that this one's still relatively grounded in terms of like some of the cosmetic stuff, but yeah. It is interesting. I played a lot of zombies on this map with some friends. Like, we used to play zombies on this all the time in Modern Warfare 3. I can never get matches on that. People online are always like, oh, I get Modern Warfare 3 matches like all the time, and I'm just like, I can never get any. Never, never, never. I've tried all kinds of things, turning off the DLC, removing the DLC, playing at different times of the day. Can't ever get into a Modern Warfare 3 match. I think it's like literally that one and COD 3 are the COD reviews I've done where I cannot get a lobby going on for a video. Oh, and COD 4. Couldn't get one on that one either, but yeah.
Hostiles are taking Bravo.
Oh, this glitch is still here. They never fixed that. The weird, like, death black kind of graphic breakdown. That's funny. Hello there.
We've lost Charlie.
Ooh. Definitive for each Mafia? Well, they remade the first one and then they did lazy remasters of the other ones. But yeah, people did not buy the Mafia packs. I think that's why they decided not to do Mafia 4, because the idea was that pack would renew interest in the game, and then, you know, there would be good sales. People, they'd be like, oh cool, there's value in this, and then they were going to work on Mafia 4 and probably give us next gen updates, but people the Buy Mafia collection, and yeah, well, there was also a lot of negativity around it due to all the issues and stuff, because they weren't very good like remasters, except for the first game, which was a beautiful remake, beautiful, great game. And yeah, that's kind of what happened. I feel like the entire graphics of this experience are just breaking apart. I feel like I'm locked in some kind of VR world and everything is kind of like disappearing. It's like all corrupting. It's very interactive.
Right behind you.
The story is worth it alone. Yeah, it's a pretty good story. You didn't like Mafia 1. I really love that Mafia. I thought that was a really good game. You know, fun gangster story, neat levels of like intrigue and some fun missions. It was, I thought that was genuinely quite a great experience. Sorry you didn't like it.
We've taken control.
I can't see where they are because of the weird black particle things everywhere. I feel like I'm playing a different game from Call of Duty almost, with all this infected stuff. It's like, do you ever play like a Source Engine game, but you don't have the right Source Engine stuff downloaded, and there's all these like purpley boxes for missing textures? That's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's just downright creepy.
We hold all the objectives.
Downright creepy.
Assist your team at Charlie. Friendly UAV overhead.
Oh, what happened? I hope for Mafia 4 someday too. Yeah, someday. I am hoping all these CODs get a big resurgence though. Oh, the game reset itself, that's funny. Get a big resurgence when they get added to Game Pass. I hope that's the case. Activision. Skooma. How does Xbox choose what games to FPS boost? They play a ton of them, and when it works, they release it, and when it doesn't work, they don't release it. So they play a lot of games. Yeah. They play a lot of games to see if it works, and a lot of time it just does not. Connecting to Xbox Live. This part, I really like. This part needs to be fixed in these games where it takes so long to like fetch your profile, connect to Xbox Live. When Xbox owns Call of Duty, this stuff needs to be like, they need a direct funnel line right into the network of the Azure cloud to fix that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. Here we go. Let's find a new match. Call Sony to fix it. I mean, they just have the marketing. They just have the marketing. Me and Doggo chilling down, walking down the path. The Talsic Backlot. Is that a remake of like the classic Backlot, or is that like a different Backlot? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Gotta do my dailies on my Pokemon Go. Gotta keep catching them all, guys. I'm almost a new level in the game. Gonna catch 2 more different species to finish this other challenge. I'm almost level 38 on Pokemon Go. The gunplay, though, a lot of this game was really good. Wow, there's a lot of Cherums around here. They're all disappearing, though, because I think my phone is thinking it's still Cherum hour, which it is not anymore. Got so many Cherums today. Gonna delete all these stupid things. Got like 20 of them. Pokemon Go, you know what I mean?
Their armor's down. Get the infantry. Still firing, still firing.
Gotta catch them all. Them skipping COD this year? They're not skipping COD this year, they're skipping COD the next year. Smoke it, brisket. Yeah, we don't have, like, it was already pre-cooked, but it was like we slow cooked it, and it was really good. I'm so excited for it. You got Devil May Cry's on your list? Well, if you're buying things on the Xbox store, consider using the affiliate links. Yeah. Oh, it is Backlot. I freaking love this map. Controller batteries are dying. I think. No? I just don't have vibration? Oh, now I have vibration. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, good old backlog. I didn't realize they remade so many maps in this game. They look entirely different from what they used to.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Enemy at the control. Reloading.
Taking Bravo.
Help me capture this, man. You can capture him. What's the affiliate links? Really? I mean, we talk about them all the time in the video descriptions. They take you to the Xbox store. I get a kickback. They're pretty cool, you know. It doesn't really add anything to yours. I always like King Kong over Godzilla. Yeah, it's gonna have an extended season War Warfare 2 too. And Treyarch gets a break. Hopefully to actually put out a good COD. Because their CODs keep sucking really badly. And it's also basically they suck probably because they have to rush them out because they have to help others and blah 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 blah.
Target down. Reloading. Enemy personal radar in the air. Reloading.
Can I give you the throwing knife? What?
Enemy at the
Control two objectives. Take them back.
Man down.
I'm definitely not marketing these affiliate links enough. Where they are though. Disc. Gotta do a better job on integrating those things. It's a great extra revenue stream. That's what that is.
Taking Charlie. Target down. Friendly UAV online.
Freaking mines off. Need to save the affiliate link. Yeah. I should actually probably come up with like a universal affiliate link that's just like on the channel about page. I don't know if people would know about it or use it or whatnot, but it's in all the videos, you know, it's different one for different games, but you can usually just follow one and buy another game and it usually all tracks and stuff. It's not too much of an issue. Not optimized? I mean, like, kinda, but no.
Taking Charlie.
At one point, this did have the optimized info and stuff on it. It's really weird. I can't remember if it technically gets an optimization because it's like Warzone in it or something. I don't know. Anyways, it is what it is. It still looks pretty damn good. I think it's next gen aware.
Online. Losing Alpha.
Because, I mean, obviously, if Warzone does 120 FPS, it wouldn't be 1x enhanced, because 1x enhancements can't do that. So it would technically be optimized, or, again, next-gen aware to be able to achieve that. And while it may not directly impact the full game, it does impact a portion of the game, and it's making it part of that. There you go. That's a big breakdown.
Taking Alpha.
I am not having a good match on this backlot experience. Wow. What else did they remake in this? There's been like 4 or 5 maps.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Definitely stream this more often though. Oh, there's a second level now.
Capturing Bravo.
A little different. Did they do vacant in this? Or strike? I like strike. I like that.
Target spotted.
Reloading.
I still need to order my controller replacement. I think I'm gonna go with like a red chrome color, and I'm still debating on the other pieces of
Enemy
it.
controls 2 objectives. Take them back.
It's so hard to pick and choose this stuff, right? Oh, drop shotting? What a coward. What a coward. Drop shotters are the worst. scum of the earth, what can I say? Oh, that door's open now too? Oh, that's fine.
Changing mags.
Good in.
Grenade out. Throwing stun. Grenade out.
Enemy care package inbound. We're taking shots.
I wasn't even... I backed up from that thing. That's so stupid how deadly those are. Frickin' discs, man.
Control B. Losing B.
Oh, high levels of frustration.
Enemy sentry gun active.
I like this map too, and I just keep getting slaughtered on this. Whoa, what was hitting me there? One way, it's like shot in the ass, and then you look the other way, you get shot that way.
Friendly UAV online.
There's only 6 people in their team. How do I keep like running into people every time? I didn't even get that kill because the other guy shot me from.
Needed at B.
Hmm.
Enemy controls 2 objectives.
Enemy at the center.
Control A.
Grenade out. Throwing stun.
Enemy personal radar in the air. You're needed at B. Lost B. Enemy counter UAV online.
We did lose B.
Target down.
Need backup at Alpha. Taking charge. We're taking B. Let's get those positions.
It's a good spot for that guy up there to get me.
Capture C.
Exciting. Oh, exciting stream. I think we've covered a lot actually today in terms of like the sales stuff.
Taking Bravo.
Bethesda things, mainly the Skooma. Today was a big day for the Skooma to arrive. I was just like, whoa. I had like my easygoing sort of meeting today, and I saw the Skooma arrive, and I was like, this is what it's all about. It's all about the
Throwing
Skooma.
stun.
Friendly UAV online. The enemy holds 2 objectives. Keep
Grenade
hitting them.
out.
And hopefully it will be a fun Skooma party night with that.
Taking B. Friendly UAV online.
Target down.
Reloading. Enemy at the center.
Target down. Grenade out.
Whoa, that guy went at me with the Kai sticks. Whatever the hell those are.
Reloading.
Sticks of doom, that's what that is.
Taking Bravo.
Come on, teammate, you're right over there. You didn't kill that guy? Come on. Guy who did the animations has his own channel. He shows how he did them. That's cool. And that actually is kind of neat that they are able to do that kind of thing. You think it would be like a trade secret almost that you couldn't talk about it, but that's really quite interesting. The hell was that guy at? Does this building, or that building, does that one still have the basement in it, or did they get rid of that? Because I always thought the basement was silly. That guy is a terrible shot.
Check your fire.
That guy needs to give up melee. There we go. Play another match or two and then call it a day, I would say. Let's see if we get the metrics for today. It's been like slower sub growth recently. Not a bad view day. Not a bad sub day. Cool. Yeah, negative 12. Well, it's a fun time. Doggo's like had his head down in shame. Let the doggo down. He's a good boy though. He just keeps walking along with me down this attic roof. It's like a roof attic. I capture the Pikachu. I need one more species of Pokemon. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm from the greater part of Canada. The cool part. It's looking for a lobby, but it's not sure. Oh, Rust. There we go. That's a fun one. Oh, there we go. I got the challenge done. Nice. Alright, let's do this. Rust should be exciting. Save the link. Oh, thanks for doing so. Again, like, I don't think it's too much of an inconvenience, and I appreciate it, and, you know, it helps me out and stuff, and all that. It's a very supportive thing, right? Like, yeah. And it's really nice that Microsoft offers that sort of thing as well. Just kind of getting my challenge done on Pokemon Go. Oh, there we go. I got some candies. I have to make a new friend, take a snapshot of Meliota, and send 3 gifts to friends. Ugh. Make a new Pokemon Go friend? What a pain in the ass that is.
Domination.
Jeez.
Capture and hold the objective. Taking Alpha.
I always hate having to do that. You gotta go on some online group to like find somebody. Make a new friend. Ugh.
Enemy at the barrel.
And if you guys don't play Pokemon Go, it's this whole thing where you gotta find a friend code, add them, and then you gotta send gifts to them all the time, so you increase your friend level, and that gives you a new XP for both of you, and you gotta put on the lucky egg at the right time to get the most points out of your friendship increases. It's a whole thing.
Alpha secure.
Reloading. Check the fire. Reloading.
Taking the lead. We're losing Bravo.
Reloading.
Turning to B.
Grenade out. Throwing stun.
We're holding 2. We have the advantage.
And that's what I'm all about, having the advantage. I don't like to have the disadvantage. Have I done COD 4 Remastered on Series S? I think so. One sec here, let me see if I can pop that up for you.
You're needed at A.
Series S. Yes, I have. There you go. Always happy to summon things for you guys. Oh, no! Oh, come on! I was spraying too hard, wasn't I?
Throwing stun.
That guy got smoked with a shotgun there.
Grenade out.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Smoked me. Yeah, seriously, if you guys are ever like, hey, did you cover this or cover that? You know, you can drop a comment on the channel or drop, like, you know, asking a
Securing charge.
discussion thread comments thing on the streams, and usually I can summon a link for you pretty fast. It's not too much of an issue.
Grenade out. Throwing stun. Taking fire. Target down.
I thought I was gonna get the triple on that one.
Target down. Reloading.
Yeah, not a problem.
Reloading. Throwing stun.
We're due to stream that one again soon, because it's been about a month, so kind of excited. Very excited, actually. I love playing that one. But yeah, I'm trying to get like all the Activision games done, like video-wise, on Series S and Series X, so that when they drop on the Game Pass, I'll have all the videos ready. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Big like for my play. Oh, thanks, Ghost of Tsushima. The Ghost of Tsushima link, like the PS5 maybe? Sure, give me a sec. Still love Kev. I know Kevin always appreciates hearing about it. He's always like, oh, I'm surprised. I think Kevin's always like, I'm so surprised my hostile chats or messages and or talks about Kev. He's always happy about that.
You're needed at sea. We're halfway there. Keep fighting.
COD 4 remastered or this? I prefer the original version still. That's, you know, it's one of my favorite games of all time, so I would go with the remaster. This game's really, really, really good.
Enemies have Charlie.
And you know, there's more players playing this one. It's still newer and whatnot, but yeah, no, that COD, you know, COD 4 remastered is just too iconic. Honestly, it can't be beat for me.
Throwing stun.
It's freaking threw a Molotov at me? Come on. Ugh. Didn't see that coming. Didn't expect that guy to be down there, because that's where I was headed, in the middle section.
UAV overhead.
Trying to jump and you're stunned. Like there's like low or high gravity or something going on.
Changing max.
Waiting for June? Yeah, I think June's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, I respect my work. Thank you, Maiha. You're very nice.
We are dominating
Buy the
enemy.
premium tier. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the PlayStation Premium tier. I forgot I was gonna do like a write-up on they announced the Canadian pricing for the PlayStation Plus stuff, so I was gonna do a little quick article news piece on that. I need to get that done. But yeah, for video-wise, I'm very excited for it. I think it's gonna really offer a lot of opportunities for me to create new video content on the PlayStation side of things, because, you know, obviously that's a big limiting factor for me. You know, video-wise, it's just like, you know, they don't have a Game Pass on there. It's a little harder to get access to so many different games. I do the best I can with the library I have on there, but it's not easy. Modern Warfare 2.2 is this year, and then it'll be a year off. The darkness opening in the tunnel. And into Manhattan. Which game is that? Into
You're
Manhattan.
needed at A.
PS creators. Oh, I'm glad you really like this. But yeah, like I said, I definitely have a desire to do more PlayStation content.
Dogfight. Stay focused.
You know, obviously I like having the different platforms, playing different games. And, you know, just again, wait until that you know, June when that comes out, and I'll be doing more PlayStation videos. I actually have more PlayStation videos planned. It's uploaded and they're waiting for days to release, but I've got like Infamous Second Son on PS5, Crash Bandicoot PS5, Dead Island Riptide PS5. Not like crazy games, but they're ones I've got scheduled to release at some point that are PS5 videos that I've done. Yeah. But it should be a lot of fun to do those. cover all those games. So anyways, guys, that's all for tonight. I hope you had fun. We'll probably jump into this one again at some point sooner than later. I don't know why it took so long, but Vanguard tomorrow for Season 3, and then Bugsnax on Thursday. And from then on, I don't know, something. There'll be different stuff. But have a good one, folks.